Hello. Hello, welcome to streams. I'm here. I'm live. I'm sorry. Hello. Yay, streams. Woo, it's me, Icarus. Right, yay. Finally fun time with Epsilion. Great, cool. I'm sorry, okay? So I don't want to work out tomorrow if I can help it because it's a work day and it's always hard after, and I don't eat during the work day. I wait till the work day's done. And then I go get Chick-fil-A and watch One Piece, and we finally have a new episode. I'm very excited about that. That is my self-care. That is my day. That is for me, and I'm doing it. So on days where I have to work out, I work out first, then go get food. So I haven't eaten for I don't know, since 8 in the morning until 5 or something on those days. So I wanted to work out today if I could. That way I actually worked out. Problem is, workout went a little later because I had to eat after church, and then I had to eat workout. And Peach is an amazing streamer. If you know her, go watch her. She's actually debuting right now. I think she's at the end of it, but she's amazing. Love you, Peaches. You're great. She was debuting, so I worked out while watching, and it went longer than it should have because I get distracted and I shouldn't. So here we are. I'm here. I got everything ready to go. Hooray. Okay. Without further ado, let's get on with Epsilion. Yay, friendship. Yay, family. Woo! Okay, Epsilion, here I come. Hold on. Yay. Do. Hold on, give me a second. I have to do gameplay with friends. Focus. I know the focus. Hold on. They can see you, but they can't hear you yet. Because I'm bad at this. They still can't hear you yet because I'm still deafened. Now they can.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
You can't hear me still?
No, they should be able to hear you now. I'm deafened.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay.
Here we are, everyone. Totally not scuffed. Yay, it's so good. Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry. Okay. I had to get a shower, too. That was the other thing. I had to, quickly take a shower. And I washed my hair, and there's so much of it now that it takes forever. Yes, I'm going to get a haircut, okay? I know. We talked about it. Literally yesterday. We're going to do it. I've been busy. The Kingdom Hearts Chronicle had to get done. I uploaded everything. It's all on YouTube now. Also work.
Oh, it's all done now?
It's all on YouTube. Well, through Dream Drop. Kingdom Hearts 3 is all that's left. But that'll be in the summer. I'm not worried about that for a while. I have to do the Chronicle work for that. Yay. Okay, so here we are. I'm Icarus. It's Epsilion, my cousin. We played through Final Fantasy 14. We are in Shadowbringers. Please no spoilers past Shadowbringers, but all the way up to that point is fair game. We're doing the side quest stuff because we have to. We have to do a class-specific one to move on the story. Hooray. We're in a different world, light's overwhelming, and we're trying to take out the light to make the world actually have darkness because balance, yay, Taoism, and all that stuff. Hooray! Okay, so, Epsilion, how are you?
I'm doing well. I had a much less stressful day today for you, it seems like. Sasha and I went to go shopping this afternoon, and I was a little bit worried about making it on time, but then I guess it didn't matter. We got back early enough, I was all good.
It did not.
I had time to get a snack and everything.
Oh.
Not because of you. I actually we just got back earlier. We had to run a couple errands, but
This is why, everyone, if you're wondering, it's why doesn't Icarus have a schedule? First off, it's because I'm still working on the new idea. It's going back in the pot for cooking and bored of ideas because I got to rework some stuff. That's fine. It's going to be great. Secondly, until that's done, I'm not going to have a schedule. Secondly, I hate keeping schedules because then this stuff happens and you're like, ah!
I don't think anybody cares, though.
Not right now, no. Maybe not later either, but whenever I make a schedule, I'm very big about stay on that crap.
Yeah, you were more than 5 minutes late, so it's a little bit. Yeah, but whatever. Okay. People who watch this know we're going to be on here for 3 hours doing the same thing.
Yep.
so and yeah.
So you were talking about I fat finger words and I switch the letters all the time.
So a little bit of behind the scenes pre-show.
That tweet you might see.
The tweet announced his tweet for his starting off his show, and he admitted to me in chat that he mistyped family, and I was like, oh, what did you do? Type with an R, English, but he was like, no, I just transposed the A and the M, and I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty common though. I do that all the time. I know most people do that. I don't think there's a single human, unless they type very, very slowly, that doesn't do that occasionally, because one hand over the other, and it's muscle memory. Kind of what I said to you before is that muscle memory kicks in. Your nervous system says, "Hey, you got to do this to one side," and it knows to do it. Sometimes it just goes a little bit faster than expected, right? It's just random. And I was trying to say to you right before we started for real was I'm sure there's like I was trying to think of like an event you do that takes both hands, and one thing that occurred to me was like notching a bow. It's like I'm sure there's some guys or some people, when they're actually like drawing the bow, they probably like slip up a little bit, like don't move one hand the right way exactly. That's probably how people like pop themselves in the face with the string. But like it probably only happens,
Oh yeah,
in,
cocking
like,
a bow,
10,000
pulling
times.
the pin off a grenade.
Like pulling off the grenade, one hand's just holding. You're not really. There's like it has to, the sequence has to be that both hands are manipulating something in relatively quick time at about the same time. So like holding a grenade, you have one hand that's just holding. I mean, when you're drawing a bow, like you move one hand back, you do move both hands apart. But like you could
Don't you
pull
move with
back
the grenade? You pull it down too. Like you have to pull the other hand down. You can't just pull one arm.
When you pull in a pin, you usually have one hand holding a switch, or usually it's like a handle, holding it down. And that keeps it from detonating right away. And you pull the pin with the other hand. That's the always not detonating.
But wouldn't you like pull the grenade down a little bit too, just to like make sure it comes out? Like you don't just pull the top.
Like you say, like you pull away. I mean, no, because usually with the pins, the way it depends on what kind of grenade it is. But most pins I've seen, you like literally just pull it out. Like it's just because once you press down the handle, there's a keeping mechanism, I don't know what you call it, like a little like groove that it sits inside of on the pin and keeps the pin from falling out. But once you hold it with that pin is now free. You could turn the grenade upside down and the pin would just fall out. Like,
do you think there's ever been a time where grenades have been in transport and they've been like on the side that
pushes definitely. There's
like the pin just kind of falls.
Like there's probably no good footage of that. I've never seen any, at least, but I'm sure like when grenades were being moved by truckloads, it happens. Like not recently, hopefully, but yeah, like back in the day, I see like maybe like just before World War I. There's probably a lot of good opportunities for that to have happened where they're transporting, maybe on trains even when they're doing mass transit, especially in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine, right? Like if it slips out that easily once you have it.
I've read stories about it, like written, like visible accounts of it, but I've never seen any visual of it. So I don't know what it would look like, but I'm sure it's happened. Like I know for a fact that it's happened. I'm sure it happened way more than it should have, way more than I would like for it to happen, because obviously it's just casualties and property destruction for no reason. But yeah, whatever.
Oops.
Yeah, we're watching Naruto still, Sasha and I, and so we're in the part where the Great Ninja War, I guess the fourth Great Ninja War technically, started.
Spoiler! Actually, I'll hold my finger up. Spoilers for Naruto.
It's an event name. I don't think it doesn't spoil any like.
Well, plot. I mean, it's kind of like, hey, it's like spoilers for Bleach. Spoilers for Bleach, everyone. It's like saying spoilers for Bleach. My hands up. Spoilers for Bleach. It's like saying whenever. Fine, both of them. It's like saying Aizen's fighting Aizen. You don't know he's a villain at first.
That's fine. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a spoiler because that's a twist element. Whereas a Great Ninja War happening during a show that's that long, like you don't know when it's happening, you don't know why it's happening, you just know it's happening. So like,
yeah, I guess right.
Yeah, I guess there being a war is a bit spoilery, but like it's a long running series.
Every single
shonen, a major conflict.
Every single one of the big three has had a war arc. So I guess yeah, they all have.
One Piece had a few, right?
One, but it was the big war.
You
could say where we are right now kind of is. You could say where we are is a Civil War-ish kind of thing. I could argue that.
Marvel Comics, there's oh my gosh, there's I can't even list the number of war. There's so many like full it's not full continuity. What's the word I'm looking for? Like full current publishing. There's usually a war almost every like 2 to 3 years. There's a big war event that they do. Like the most recent one was I think was the Men in Black, the war against the Men in Black.
They did a crossover with it.
Not Men in Black, the Man in Black. It's
that's the symbiote stuff.
Yeah, the symbiote god. Yeah, I can't remember his name now. It's not coming to me. But yeah,
Epsilion. War. It never changes.
Yeah. I mean, the best part is when you throw children into war. That's the best part.
It's just Naruto.
MGSV was great. Yeah, I was thinking that the episode we watched today, particularly, it was just a lot of I guess I don't want to do spoilers now for real. Never mind. I won't talk about it. But
A
it made
lot
me
of
think.
characters did
The episode I
stuff.
watched today made me think about how like these people are being put up to be like the most important part of this fight right now, and they are not adults. They are, I guess you call them young adults at best. And sure, they have like a lot of people supporting them that are adults, but they're so it's a shonen, so series.
That's
it's gonna
why
be
I
like
really
that, right?
like how My Hero handles it. Like the kids are growing and they have the chance to like where we are now, and they have the chance to get in there, but they are kids, and the adults act like no, we are the ones who are supposed to handle this. You guys are here by necessity and happenstance. That's fine, but no, you get out of there as fast as you can. It's much more realistic.
Soul Eater kind of did that too, actually.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
not a
Soul Eater.
great series, but
It has really good ideas.
yeah, I don't like some of like the aesthetic choices or like some like the mechanics in that series, but yeah, it did do that.
That's
the
why
whole, like,
in my
the
brain,
teachers and adults.
that's why in my brain, no matter what Tite says, is one of the only times we'll go against the author, and he's right. He's the right one, but I don't care. Kurosaki Senpai starting off the series in Bleach is 16. He's not 15. Screw you. So where we are, he's 18. He's an adult. I'm not taking the fact he's like 17 maybe or something. No, screw that. He looks older. Look at him.
I mean, the number doesn't really matter. First of all, like I'm not saying like in a weird way. I mean, like it doesn't really matter that when you talk about one digit off, it doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
but at least it'll put it in like the adult
is that
letter.
18 is the adult to you. Technically, that's not an adult in some other countries.
Yeah,
like he's also an adult in the entire
older.
series in some other countries. Now, yeah, I would say in I think in Japan actually you don't become like they don't. I don't know if it's like culturally represented as an adult, but I think typically it's 20 is when you're technically an adult. So even at 18, he'd still be considered a child or like at least too young to have experience. So I don't know. I mean, like knowing the story, that's not true for him. But like, I would definitely consider him an experienced combatant, or anything. All the stuff he deals with. Obviously he's pretty much the master of it by the end of the original run. So
like that's why I mean I personally agree. I don't think anyone's an adult till they're like 20, like 100,000%. 21. Like the brain isn't even done until 25.
If you want, knowing your degree, your
I'm a clinical counselor who's gonna have a license soon, baby.
I was gonna say I can see you arguing
that's the reason, of course.
Isn't it 25?
25 is when the brain usually stops developing.
Like most people pretty commonly it's 25. Mm-hmm. That's like 25 cutoff age. That's why a lot of people are pushing for like the legal age of consumption of alcohol to be 25, just so it doesn't do any brain, because like developing brains can be impacted by alcohol pretty easily, so they want to push it out.
Well, it's weird to me because we live in America, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
For anyone who wants to know laws, weird thing to me is
can't understand our accents. Or
drinking is 21. Adult is 18. If you're gonna give them the ability to like be treated as an adult, let them make all adult decisions they can.
Make important decisions for the country.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can vote at 18.
You can vote at 18. That's what I was thinking. How absurd is that? You can make massive. I mean, you don't make it alone, but so I guess that's part of why they don't care as much. But like, you make a massively life-changing decision for many people potentially by giving your vote, but you can't choose to potentially ruin your own life. I guess is like the worst-case scenario from drinking at 21. Like, I don't know.
Double standards, man. Double standards.
I don't know if it's double standards. Yeah, it's definitely not logical. I think it's like
well, adhering to archaic
principles. Right? Yeah, that's right. Exactly. They're adhering to archaic principles. This is how we used to do things. It feels right. It's what I expect. I don't like change. That whole thing happening, But
I don't like change. All right, so
I mean, it would be a shame though if you couldn't vote until you're 25, because I don't know. Part of me is like that takes away people's voices a little bit in that case, and
I would argue that they might not be smart.
Honestly, there's a lot of people who don't make it at 25. So I mean, not as bad now, but there's still a lot of people who die before 25. So I don't know.
From what common causes is that?
Like there's a lot of like brain disease issues that happen in like the early 20s.
Jeez.
So arguably, though, those people probably wouldn't be voting very long either. So I guess it doesn't matter that much. I don't know, it's like you really think about like the fragility of life, I guess you could say, and like you think about, I spent 20 years, like which is like a good life that's a quarter to a fifth of their entire life, right? Right now, for most people, maybe a sixth if you're one of the like crazy long-lived people right now. But
people usually live to like 75, right? That's pretty
a lot of people
standard.
live to 80. 80 is pretty standard right now.
Okay.
Like 80 is pretty reasonable. 100 is not unreasonable for mostly women, but
Look at the streams where we discuss mortality.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I was gonna say, like, just the thought of like, passing away at 20, it's like you didn't even get to be a person really. You got to have a personality, but like you didn't get to make your own decisions or like contribute really. It's kind of weird to think like how unable we are to do anything useful. Like it makes me think of like, oh yeah, like when they had kids who like worked in mines and stuff, like they were doing something with their lives. I mean, there was ruining their lives, but they were still doing something for like society at a young age. It's kind of crazy how that works.
That's why it's all God given, and the time is for Him, and that's why it can come at any time. Yeah, that's why it's important to evaluate daily, even if you're young. Like decisions you make are important. It it helps to put on trajectory. You develop habits. You develop cognitive strata.
Have that focus without the what's the word I'm looking for? Not distraction, but like concern, I guess, of when it might end. I guess you could say. But it's not bad to have ideas about when it might end.
Yeah, I mean, it's always okay to plan and stuff too.
You should always go to your doctor and find out, how things are going.
Says the two of us.
Hey, I
you did, but you're waiting on like blood work.
Yeah, actually, I have to get that done, but see if there's anything really bad. But
I haven't gone in 10+ years.
I haven't had 10+, really. I haven't. Yeah. That was like 4 for me, but it was COVID. Like I got COVID. I knew it was COVID. That's literally the only thing I had. It was like symptoms wise I need to worry about. I mean, I have to go to like an eye doctor every year because I have to get prescriptions refilled. But
yeah, I mean, I've got an eye doctor. You and I both have contacts, so.
Yeah, we both have contacts.
But that's not like a checkup of like bodily functions and like working.
Mine's worried about me having glaucoma potentially, so like I have to get that checked every once in a while. But
I'm sorry, I'm just asking questions. Is always good. People never feel I will be the model. What's glaucoma?
I actually don't even remember what I know it's like you lose your eyes, like basically as part of it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, like it's like I'm using my Sharingan right now, kind of thing. No, it's a group of eye diseases that can cause vision loss and blindness. That's the symptoms. I knew that was the result of it. It's damage to the nerve in the back of the eye called the optic nerve is what causes it.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have any history of that, but I have high eye pressure, which is probably because my blood pressure is a little on the higher side.
Oh, does that just mean the blood is pushing against the eye a lot? Is that what that means?
Like, so your blood doesn't like flow into your eye quite like that, so it shouldn't really.
It's behind it, right? So is it like pushing into it from
on the outside of the eye itself mostly?
Okay, but so it's like pushing in.
My actual so my doctor can literally the way they measure it is they put like a little gauge up to your eye, like literally on my cornea, like touching the surface of my eye. I can do it visually right now because it also wouldn't be able to be seen on the camera, but literally they can like touch my eye, and the sensor actually tells how much when it pushed in, how much my eye actually pushed back. So it's like a tiny little pressure, like a spring almost, right?
Is that what the puff of smoke is for?
No, that's
I hate that so much.
It's for like a combination like reflexes and something else. I forgot what the other thing to test is.
I hate that
Yeah, it's not smoke. It's just air. It's not smoke.
It's just air, but the puff of air. I hate it.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I'm always like,
I don't know. I don't think anyone likes it. Every time I get to have that done, the technician's always like, "Yeah, everyone always jumps at this. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, so we are here.
I bet you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'll say when you ever get yours checked, have you ever had your peripheral vision checked?
How do they do that? Remind me.
So like for me, I've done it in I think 3 different places.
Is that what they just do? Look at this or whatever?
It's like a machine, like a box, and you get real close in the middle of it, and there's like a center point that has like
and it flashes. It flashes a picture.
And there's little stars that flash all around, and you have to like every time you see one flash. And sometimes they're like closer to the center, sometimes like farther out, and sometimes like right on the edge. So it's like really like your peripheral vision has to be like at least I think it's like 170 or something degrees. But you have to press a little buzzer in your hand. That's how they know. Like you can kind of cheat it, I guess technically. Like I'm not sure how accurate that test really is, but that's how they test for peripheral vision loss. And so Actually, I was gonna say, is it being kind of like a game because like you have to hit a buzzer to detect it, kind of thing?
That's
I thought maybe
cute.
like that. Yeah.
I've never had that. I've never had that before.
I've every like I don't know how often, but like I think they recommend it like every like 5 or 6 years just to see if you have any. I don't know if it's like I don't think it's anything to do with like not anything to do with like glaucoma because I didn't have any symptoms of that or any like concern of that. I should say before when I've had it before, but I mean it was just different optometrists like to do it and some don't care. But yeah, I mean usually when I do it, it's like 100%, so they don't really care that much. So I think like the last time I did it, it was like 95 or something accuracy, but it wasn't like they said like that's within like the that's like
yeah,
your
I would
perfect
imagine
range or whatever, because it's like there's like spots like on the outside edge for everyone that's hard to see, so they don't
it's
really
your
worry
blind
about it too much.
spots.
I mean, not
Put
like
your
a
blinker
car,
on.
but yeah,
Put your blinker on.
kind of the same thing.
All right, so we are here. We are going to help this guy. This dude here wants to hunt down big light sin eater people who are eating people is bad. And they're from the original Warriors of Light who failed this world to stop the light from getting too much. So now we're gonna go chant it. And we just met his group who like kicked him. And he's like, I'll show them with all my money.
They're bounty hunters or whatever. Yeah, so he's a rich boy.
He's like, I'm going to take down the guy because I need the ego boost because I'm insecure. And so it's like, okay, buddy. So here we go.
Alright, clicked on him.
I did too now. You were definitely him, I'm pretty sure.
Was I?
I think you were.
Now, so it's been too long.
I think he was kind of poshy and like kid boy whiny.
A kid boy whiny, okay. Insert name here. Allow me to introduce you to my father and mother.
Oh boy.
Father, this is my traveling companion and dear friend, insert name here. He and I have resolved to hunt a particular deadly sun eater.
Insert gender here and I.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
I always forget about the gender, man. Indeed, I cannot overstate how terribly dangerous this eater is, that to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we at last triumph over the fiend, all of Norvant shall sing our praises. Won't that be wonderful, Father?
I'll be the parents.
Alright, go ahead.
So long as you do not sully our good name, you are free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I could do without all the petty details. Look! The family causing insecurities in the growing up of an individual. Gee! Haven't seen this before in my job.
Dude, they have provided like lavish and lush life for him.
And
what can you complain about?
Equals love. Remember, parents, buy your kids stuff and they'll love you. That's how nurturing works. It's not, please don't just do that. Please actually spend time together. This is coming from a clinical counselor. I beg of you. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. That's why you're here, is it not? Another handout. Don't play coy. You're being coy. You've never been good at any of it. Oh yeah, we're like, this freaking.
My helmet's on, so I can't see my face.
Oh, you're mad. You're very upset.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, I could tell it was bad, but you know, I honestly don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, Father. We're leaving. Insert name here right now.
Harumph.
Right now.
Right now. Stick it to his old man.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, you want to say something? Oh, wait. Wait, no, he said parents. This is the mom, yeah.
Yeah, that's, unless that's, oh, you're saying that could be like his mistress.
Yeah, but I was like, no, he said mom.
Not
her.
in this community, yeah. It's not. Oh, she's not a character. You can't click her.
What the crap?
You can talk to the diligent manservant.
Oh, what does he say? The manservant.
Oh dear.
My entertainment.
Oh dear, Master Rex seems awfully upset. What does the dad say? How do you talk to him?
He's like, talk to my manservant, not me.
Wow, leave me to my entertainment. I'd like to stare at this nearly empty stage while these two people just dance like idiots.
I enjoy the arts.
Arts? Okay. I guess. I suppose that's what this is.
It's not. Okay, how do we get to this place?
I was trying to see what the streaming schedule is on this board over here.
Just do
It's
they
like a
have?
timeline, like a somewhere like it's like either like dates or times, like when someone's performing.
Where's
So it's
the
like
show
concerts.
girls? They're
They're
there.
in there right now. What are you talking about? Oh, those show. That's a. I believe that's called a pole dancer.
Oh, that's not a show girl. That's not one of those girls that there's a show.
I mean, they do show for show.
No,
But I don't know if they're show
no,
girls.
no. Okay, where are we supposed to go? Oh,
Oh, that
in the
guy's name is Kick.
Crystarium.
What?
Oh.
Oh, then I'm sorry, distracted. That guy's name is Kick Rocks, and then that person there's name is Scooby McDooby.
Oh, joy, Scoop. I made
I
it
saw
out of the tower, man.
someone did one of like the server-wide hunts earlier, like, before you got on, and his
Oh.
name was Bleach Souls.
Oh, that's cute. All right,
Yeah.
okay, where's the return? Hold on.
We gotta go speak to him in the
Yeah, it's in the
Crystarium.
Crystarium. I think that like isn't that our thing? Isn't that our like?
Yeah, I got it. We'll go.
Yeah,
You
but-
just gotta teleport there.
Oh, you just teleported? I thought we could return. I thought that was our home.
Oh no, it's not a true home. It's just one of our faves or whatever, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I don't remember where we put our home.
It was only 173. I don't care.
But you paid money. It's a cool outfit. But you
Oh, did
paid money.
Ow.
Oh, it's raining. It's cute.
I wouldn't know. I'm still loading.
Ah! Now who
This
is
is-
the one?
This is disk drive or this solid state drive, dude. It's just not as fast as yours.
Yes, I paid an arm
This
and a
is
leg.
actually- It's just slower than normal too. I don't know what's going on with that.
No,
Yeah, I gotta
have
get
this.
a new. I have to get a whole new laptop to fix that problem. Or a whole new.
Solid state.
Whatever. Yeah. No, the drive isn't the problem. The motherboard can't handle a higher speed.
Oh, he's back over here where we usually are. You know, where we, found him
The bar?
originally and all that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the bar. The
What's it called?
bar.
What's that area called?
The Wandering something. Wandering Stairs, Wandering... I don't know what it's called. Follow my
Uh-oh.
dot.
My camera just died?
No, you're still picking up. I can still see you.
It just restarted. That was weird.
It was like a little for a little bit, but it's still going. Like it hasn't dropped the entire time. I've been
Where's
watching.
your dot? Okay.
I'm on the.
I'm looking for your dot. I don't see it on the map.
I'm gonna sing. Where's my singing emote?
No, I'm trying to find it on the map. I think this is it.
Where is it? Here it is. La 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 la. I'm Princess Peach.
Oh my gosh, I should just walked for how long it's going to load.
Are you still loading?
I just warped since we're loading again. My computer's being very slow. I'm not sure what's happening.
Are you downloading the Steam games?
No, it's off.
You sure? Because those things can come on before you know it. Lord knows it does to me sometimes.
It's not downloads that's slowing down. It's like reading the hard drive is
I
slowing
have a new
down.
letter.
But
I
then
should
that
probably go
would
to-
make it.
I have a new letter. I should go to the post Moogle at some point.
Oh, you have an item? Oh,
I
what'd you
don't
get?
know. I don't. No, I didn't buy
Oh,
anything.
it's because you resubscribed.
I guess so. Maybe
I
it's
think
like,
you
oh,
got,
thank you for coming
I think
back.
you get like a welcome back letter or welcome back
Thank
item or something.
you.
Okay, here now, sorry.
Okay, let's go. Lurik.
Forgive me, insert name here, but I would forgo the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I am a free citizen of Eulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I have enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing, privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I am no fool, though. I am well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of this Crystarium. People are wont to jump to uncharitable conclusions. I feel as though you and I have established a rapport, though, and so I thought it best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. Now then, since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andrea. Andrea? Asa?
Something like that.
Henry,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Eh,
Because he does.
before
Before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. Oh boy. Alas, in a fit of frustration, I refused Father's coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. Moreover, I am rather embarrassed to admit that I can pay you only a token sum at this time, but I trust that we will not deter you from joining me in on.
I was never in this Guild. Well, I don't know. I have to think on it.
I'm gonna go with the second one. I like that
I'll
one.
go for the first. I wasn't the experience though. Give me that. Also, I just want to get through the quest so we could do the main one. Right,
Yep.
what does yours say?
Please do not toy with me so. If nothing else, think of the fame and fabulous reward we'll receive. I haven't met my mouth, I'm sorry. Fabulous reward we'll receive when we finally slay Andrea. Surely there's incentive enough for you to stay the proverbial course. Really? I mean, of course you won't perish. You won't perish the thought. Ha ha ha.
Okay, complete.
Yeah,
complete. Next quest. Finish. What is this?
Click done.
Done. Click. Go.
1, 2, 3, funny. Oh my gosh, David Lynch made a short 18-minute show. I should have made us watch that yesterday. I forgot about that. It's on Netflix.
It was the monkey thing, right?
Yeah, did you watch that? You've seen that?
Yeah, we've seen that. Yeah, the chicken.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about that, and something reminded me of it yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if everybody's watched that yet, and I thought we should watch it. I gotta show it to Sasha at least. But, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Freaking interrogation. The birds flown the coop. So insane.
Insert name here, my friend. Thank the gods you're here. We never... What? Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea, but alas... Only the Crystarium? So you haven't gone outside even for a bit? Which one?
Touch grass! I'm gonna do a second. Touch grass, dude.
I mean, I can think of something else. Never mind. Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. Same thing, yeah.
You're hopeless.
Yeah, that's terrible. But never mind all that. For it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Rhonda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. Right now. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter a fatal weakness, and so in the ensuing struggle, her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance.
Vengeance!
Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale?
I mean, that's pretty generic tale, but alright, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty broad. Then there can be no doubt. Rhonda Ray is the what's Ronda Rousey? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey, yeah.
MMA fighter.
She goes super.
Ronda Rousey is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admire in my childhood. I'm sure they just released a new character for her in Raid Shadow Legends. So.
Oh my god!
It's the only because of ads. It's the only sponsors. It's the only reason why her name's even in my head right now.
Oh my god! It works.
It works. I don't care about the game. I will never download the game and give them any money. I don't care. Nothing against that. I just don't care about phone games like that. So
I've given up phone games a long time ago.
I mean, I still play free stuff sometimes, but I'm not playing that.
I got time to play phone games. I'm gonna play something else.
Gacha games, too much too much time dedication to do it. And it's even if it's free, it's why would I bother doing that anyway? After the tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvera to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Ronda Ray. Oh, sorry, should I say Ronda Rousey? How do I do
Ronda
this?
Rousey. Yep, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey being
Became
a
a
hunter
wrestler.
notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that, who gives her the bounties? How does she know who to hunt?
No, in her life, she had
He said-
bounties and everything.
He said in her life and her death.
Oh.
But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Ronda Rousey's adventures, the better our chances are of predicting where she'll turn up.
I don't have PayPal, dude. Can you ask your dad for it?
Oh. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvera lives in Gatetown on Colusia. Let us be off then.
That's an old boomer joke for you young ones. You see, not PayPal, pay-per-view. Sorry, pay-per-view used to be. Yeah, I'm sorry, pay-per-view. My apologies. Pay-per-view was a thing way back in the day where you would pay for a single show that would premiere on the television. Think of it like a Twitch debut stream or something, but instead of through a person's setup, it was through a network, which is a bunch of suits who get together and make a show and hype it up, and there's commercials throughout the whole thing.
Wait, how do we go to Colusia?
And you can't videotape it because that's a crime. So no VOD. It's a crime to videotape a pay-per-view, right? Because
it's a crime to make a copy of any copyrighted material if you didn't get permission, and if you intend to sell it, technically. Now, if you're not going to profit off it, it's your personal recording of it. That's actually fine. Because you can TiVo you can TiVo a pay-per-view event. Like they never even blocked that, and that would be something they were like, oh yeah, we don't want you to have a copy of it. They'd block it. No, you paid for it, you had access. You just can't distribute it. So I feel like if you TiVo'd it, it'd be on your TiVo drive. They don't care. Tape. Technically, you could distribute the tape afterwards, so it's a lot easier for that to be illegal. But if you just kept it for your own personal, like, oh, I want to watch that pay-per-view match again because I liked it or whatever, and I need to, I don't know, maybe if you were like a commentator and you need to have video footage to bring up and show.
All right, we have to teleport to one of the places, by the way.
That's what isn't there someone we can talk to here to get teleported to Colusa? I'm pretty sure we can.
There's a person who sends us on the boat, right? That's how we got there the first time.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I'm trying to remember where it is.
It's like 296. It's not too bad if we just walk close.
I want to talk to the guy at the Amaro Keep and see if he can take us. I think it was there.
I don't even know where that is. Where is?
I'm gonna. It's literally a warp point.
Okay.
The Amaro launch.
I'm coming. The Amaro launch.
Yeah, you can just wait, I guess, and I can meet you there, or you could follow me afterwards if it works.
Well, no, I'll come too. What am I gonna do? Okay. Stand around?
Yeah, stand around.
Suck on my thumbs.
I don't know if I want to
sit on my thumb.
Is it one of you guys?
Travel to Amaran? Nope.
No.
Colusia? That's it.
Yes, I knew it. I have a memory.
Why would they do this though? You can just work.
No, because this is like the cities in that place that we're from. Eorzea. I don't believe in it, so I forgot what it was called.
Oh my gosh.
It actually took me remembering that stupid voice to remember.
Do you believe?
And you say you believe in Eorzea.
Put me on your back.
Oh yeah.
Daddy.
No, don't do that.
Wait. For anyone who's wondering who hasn't seen, Put that one away. Show them the other one we always
Oh
used
man,
to
I don't even have
use.
that on a quick. Oh yeah, I do. Have
I
it.
know, but you can bring it up.
I actually
on your
do.
mouth.
I didn't
You
know I
still
did.
do. Look at
I
this
thought
one,
I swapped
everyone. Before I bought Epsilion, the cool Transformers.
This was the only one you could sit 2 people on when I got this.
That
It
wasn't
was
specially
literally
acquired. That wasn't
like
specially
literally
acquired.
the first month we started playing the game, and you and I were like, "We're gonna play this together all the time." I was like, "Well, then we might as well like travel together and talk while we travel, instead of having have both of us do it." And so you were like, "Yeah, go ahead." So I bought this. I think it was like $30, and it was literally the only ride they had that was 2-seater. Now they have a ride that's like 8-seater or something, which is crazy.
Isn't it beautiful, everyone? Isn't it sweet?
I can't fly with it. Yeah, so tell everyone what you thought the things in the back
Okay,
were.
everyone look at his feet in the back. Stop turning.
Those are feet.
Everyone look at the little feet in the back. See, they like kick. You know, it's such a fat chocobo. Anyone else think they look like something else?
Moogle. It's a Moogle.
Moogle. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Moogle's feet. Anyone else think they look like something else? Anyway, I'm not even gonna say it. Just use your brain. Look at it. Look at the fat little chubby thighs, and you tell me. You tell me.
Flabbergasted when he told me what he thought it was. And I was like,
what
are you talking about?
Does it not?
Like, why would it be that though? It's at the back end of the creature.
It's like an optical illusion. You see things.
I guess. I kind of wish they hadn't colored it the way they did now. Did we have this? Were you tuned to this?
Yeah, I got it. I think
okay.
you have it too.
Yeah, I do.
You got it?
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to double check.
Oh, you brought it back out again. I'm so proud. I thought you would bring out.
Well, it doesn't make a difference when we take. They're the same speed. So.
No, I know, but like you know.
Whatever. I wish I could fly.
Yeah, I do too.
I can't believe this stupid like.
This freaking background music's so weird for this one.
Oh, on this one, I don't have it on. I have the. I think right. I think I have it turned off.
It's like
Yeah, this is like this is the weird circus music. No, I don't have it playing.
So weird.
I just have the area's background music playing right now, which is like nice and tranquil.
I got so Meanwhile,
it's a set. Oh my gosh, it's a setting. Did he? Oh, he did hit me. It's a setting in the system settings you can turn off.
But it's beautiful.
The mount audio.
I guess I'll turn it on.
Most of my mounts don't even have audio. It's just this one and the one you got. I don't think my wheel of the Nezha chariot has any audio. I don't think it does. That's like my coolest mount too.
For the fire wheels, Hot Wheels for the Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, yeah, Hot Wheels. That's what it is. Hot Wheels.
Okay, where
Their
is
Matchbox? Thank you very much. He's right here.
Alright, dude.
Don't ask how I knew. I just kind of knew to go this way.
You can see it on the map.
I mean, but like, how do you know it was like on the other side of the gap here? You know, you gotta get to it.
Oh, I gotta voice the old lady. This will be great.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Insert name here. This is Miss Olvera, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave.
Wow.
Doesn't even care.
My, you've grown into such a strapping young man. Yes, you have. But I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a shit at my little leak.
Not in front of him. Sorry, not in front of insert gender here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If you please, but to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you.
Quit your yapping and give me those cheeks. Come here, you.
There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Ronda Rousey?
Oh my god, Ronda Rousey, the warrior of light. Have all the reasons you could. So no cheek pinching, am I right? Do the Fairly Odd Parents joke. I hope she means my face. She does.
Terrible.
Ah, yes, those stories were of Ronda Rousey. See, we used to watch her back on pay-per-view. Man, the woman could suplex and oh crap. What's that called? What's that called whenever you hit someone with lariat? And lariat like no one's business.
I'm pretty sure she does roundhouse
kicks. Had a
kicks.
great butt too.
I'm pretty sure she does roundhouse kicks. Because she's Ronda Rousey.
Yes, she did. And the cameraman knew exactly where to do. The greatest bounty hunter of her day. Greatest bounty hunter every day, which is what we used to call wrestlers back in Legends. So many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. She kind of, fell on the scene. Her entrances weren't as good after the floodgates opened. I really like before flood. I think that the story really built.
She's not a wrestler. She's an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah, she is MMA.
Yeah, it's not wrestling.
Same difference. Well, I'm kidding. It's not. It's not.
No.
It's not. It's not.
Because wrestling is fake. Come at me.
It's
do
not
you know that
fake
meme?
in my heart.
Oh yeah, okay. Do you know the meme though? The actual meme?
No, I don't know the meme of it.
I don't know if you. They use a curse word, but
you could say it. You could say it. You could say it.
There's a meme, and it was like a guy went to like a practice tryout, and for the WWE, for like a local tryouts, trying to add like new characters, and people were like, make like comments like, oh, it's mostly acting, and yeah, it's mostly acting, and the guy was like, it's still real to me, damn it, and, like throwing a fit about it, like a grown like 50-year-old man throwing a fit about how much he loves wrestling.
Look, some people are really into it, man. It's just like being
I can understand getting into it. Like he was literally crying because people told him it wasn't real.
Epsilion, what if Sasha tried out for wrestling? Because she's an actress.
Oh.
And she's really good at it.
I don't think she has the build for one thing.
She could beat some girls
up. Like a lot of she might be able to do that. That's not the point. She has to look the part, and most of those girls are like way too toned. Like, I'm not comfortable with this. Never mind. Oh, I actually advanced the plot.
Okay, well, it was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger. Back when people used to watch pay-per-view and pay for the TV. In fact, the earliest renditions around were on the radio. You had to tune in and listen to the show.
I wonder if there was wrestling on like radio.
Was there? Good God, I hope not.
I mean, they would literally just dictate out what was happening if there was something that needed a visual element. They would just describe it in good detail.
And for all the good they had done in their life, none could deny the chaos they showed in death as sin eaters. But despite all that, what?
You know the War of the World?
Yeah. I know about the situation.
That was a radio show originally, right? That's how it was initially a script for a radio show.
And everyone got crazy and
they played, but they played it serious was the problem. Like they actually I think they had the guy who read it was actually one who could do like the normal like radio like news announcements. Mm-hmm. So it made it more real. And that was what they were going for, but it was just so real. People actually like went into a panic because they thought it was legitimately happening. It was also like a bit of a scare of like alien stuff. Like people were more aware of aliens culturally at that point in the America. So it was like, oh, like is this is real? Like we're really gonna see aliens now. So
crazy. It was crazy. I was back in the 80s to scare him. 1942.
You said 80s for a second.
No, I
back in the 80s when we had radio shows.
Everyone's so old. Did you know? Oh my gosh, Epsilion. You ready? Did you know that the Xbox 360 is almost 20 years old?
How close to almost are we talking here?
17 years or so, maybe
Is
18
really?
now. Yep.
Did it really come out?
I was watching a little VTuber called Takahata 101. If you guys want to go see him, he's live right now. Go leave us and we'll watch it. But they're funny. They were like talking about it. They were like, yep, it came out like almost 20 years ago.
2005.
We are old.
Oh, man. It doesn't feel like it's been 20 years.
Look, when we were talking yesterday, and Sasha's like, yeah, the early Harry Potter came out in like 2002. I was like, what?
I feel like you missed that just because you didn't care about it until later. But yeah, it's old. I mean, I remember I was reading the books. I was reading the books in middle school, like 100%. Like I think I was in 6th grade reading the first book.
I thought the books were done before the movies came out, or basically were. I didn't realize it was like so close to each other.
I think the first movie came out before like the 4th book was published. Maybe the 5th book was published. It's pretty close.
I'm just like, oh my god, we're old.
I mean, yeah, that happens. You're still here. You didn't die under 20.
I did not die under 20. I did not die deaf and young like I said I would for years. Because I blare music in my ears and I eat enough salt to populate a small portion of a Gulf Stream.
I typed in Xbox 360, and then I typed in Harry Potter, and it tried to autocomplete for me because I just typed in 360. I was like, oh, you mean Harry Potter for the Kinect, right? No.
No.
Don't want that.
You
Actually,
see,
thanks,
everyone, the
pretty fun.
Kinect was an attachment piece.
Oh my
A
gosh.
physical hardware piece for the 360 that would track your body movements. Like a
Oh,
VTuber.
wow.
No, that was
Oh,
before
no.
VTuber.
Oh no, I wasn't reading Harry Potter in middle school. I was reading fucking elementary school. I was reading that in 4th grade. Yeah, I forgot about that. And the first movie came out in 2001.
Epsilion.
November 14th, 2001 was the premiere of the Harry Potter and the
Did
Sorcerer's
you
Stone.
take your pills and are you ready for bed at 8 o'clock tonight?
Hey, I don't have to do that for real, but Sasha does.
I
take a daily vitamin. I'm old enough to do that, at least.
back in my day, the Nintendo 64 was the Christmas gift. And we had kids going crazy.
The original book was published in 97.
Wow, that's older than I thought.
Yeah. I didn't read it then. I definitely read
That's
it like
when One Piece
98,
came
99.
out for a manga. Wow. That is the year
That's when One Piece started?
the manga did.
What?
Yep.
Alright,
1997.
when is... Wait, alright, it might be...
The anime came out in 1999.
When did Berserk start?
Oh, God!
Or JoJo? Oh,
Yeah,
Berserk was
JoJo's
1989.
Oh, my God!
Berserk is older than me.
Is Berserk done yet?
Wow.
I know it's had
No,
hiatuses
no.
like crazy. I know the author died, but
yeah.
someone took over, right?
Yeah, his
His editor or someone took over to finish it.
it was either his editor or his like brother-in-law or something weird. I don't remember exactly. I remember reading about that. I was like, oh, that's really interesting. But I don't remember who it was now.
Same kind of thing happened
Okay.
to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, from what I remember.
Man, the Japanese of it, the English. Sorry, it's not. What's it called? The Hepburn is what they call it. Apparently, I know that, but the Hepburn romanization of Berserk's name is Berserkuriku.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, I get canceled.
Kentaro Miura is the guy who originally wrote it and passed away like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, I think.
Trying to find. Oh yeah, here's his death. He passed away in 2021
Ah, so last year then.
at 54 due to acute aortic dissection.
Yeah,
Wait, Didn't that mean his heart had surgery and died?
I think that there was definitely
Oh,
a
no.
medical issue.
The innermost layer of the aorta allows blood to flow between the layers of the aortic wall, forcing the layers apart. Oh gosh, so it's literally his blood cut his heart open. That's wild. That sounds like something that would be in JoJo. Yes. So trying to read who. Haku Sensha and Kujimori announced the series would continue publication.
With standard, 2 years hiatus every 3 months.
Yeah. Probably not with someone else working on it. Probably in better health.
Yeah.
They could focus on it only, try to finish it because apparently Miura left notes.
Yeah, usually the authors do, right? Like Hitchhikers did the same.
He actually did a memorandum for how to finish it.
Yeah.
So he had plans. He knew this was going to happen, I guess.
Because he's a good author who writes his whole story and knows how the ending is to have good context and pacing.
Who are you making fun of right now?
Anyone who doesn't do that.
Oh, I thought it was like a George R. R. Martin
Nomura?
call specifically. Nomura has endings. He writes
You
the ending
can't
for
prove it.
He writes ending for the current story.
You can't prove anything.
Like I honestly believe he literally wrote Kingdom Hearts. That is the ending. No, that's not true.
No,
that's not true.
I believe, and we're not going to go into Kingdom Hearts because it's a different set of streams. I believe he had some stuff. I don't want. It's more of I don't want to give him the credit for that. I don't want that. I have such a complicated relationship with the war.
The more I think about it, actually, I think you're right. I don't think it.
He had stuff. I know he had some. I know he had ideas. I don't know how complete, and I don't want to give it to him because I swear the man gets away with too much. But you love Kingdom Hearts, I know. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to give him shit.
Wait, is JoJo actually a done series? I thought it was still being made.
Oh, I thought it was still made too. I know the anime is because they're like doing each section, but
Yeah, but I thought it was a ongoing series. Yeah, the ninth part is scheduled to begin serialization on February 17th, 2023. Oh, wait, no, that's the anime. That's not right,
yeah.
or is that the manga? Wait, which one?
Dude, I don't watch JoJo. I should because
I'm kind of like speed reading this. So I'm not doing a job. Nope, he's ongoing with the he's ongoing with the series still.
All right, let's keep going.
But yeah. Oh, it started in 1987, so it's actually older than...
God.
Yeah, because that definitely was in 80s. If you read the first two arcs, it's very 80s.
Oh no!
Yeah, Stardust Crusader starts to get a little more 90s. It's still 80s themed, but...
Well, yeah, it was like shortly after Fist of the North Star, right? Because it was like a spoof of it or whatever. So it wasn't long after Fist of the North Star the whole series started. And that's definitely 80s. That is 80s as hell. Dude.
Yeah, it's a very 80s series.
Oh my little Okay,
the
let's
JoJo
go.
Land. Oh,
okay, so but despite all that, me and the Golden Girls always looked up to her. We knew all her feats and sweets. We knew all her wrestling moves and previous names. She re-debuted in 1984 as and swore to preserve them in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours and future wrestlers. I'm sorry, that's right. She's FMA. I keep forgetting. Ronda Rousey is now a WWE fighter in this canon.
Wait, we've had other We had... Wasn't someone Hulk Hogan earlier when we played?
I don't know.
That was before we started streaming.
There
was definitely a Randy Marchman Savage voice I did for someone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely did someone.
So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventures and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. Only wish I hadn't had to change to all the names. That's why I said she was for the WWE. That's why I said she was for the WWE. She was actually for
You're trying to protect her identity. Okay.
Yes, she did the real shit. She didn't just act it out like I told you. Now you're ready to hear the blood and gore bits. Want to hear about the time she knocked out 5 of someone's teeth at one roundhouse kick? It was glorious. Got blood up a smock for that one. Never washed it. Go ahead.
Then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her? Miss Olvera, insert name here, and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search, namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell me it once... will you tell it to me... oh my gosh. Will you tell it to me again? Why is that so hard to read? Ugh.
Wicked, right? That one? Oh man, I did the censored version before, but now you're ready. Okay, so you know where the spleen goes normally in the body, right? So this is going to assume that you knew that, because it's not going to be there by the end of the story. Oh, all right, my little week, very well. Even as a young hunter, young FMA fighter, Ronda Rousey's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away even by some accounts. She could hear the beating of the heart deep inside the chest. She knew where to strike for those arteries.
What the heck?
Even the most subtle of stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch, eventually, Ronda Rousey would know, and her aim was always good and true. The bones would break, I tell you. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. She got the prime time on pay-per-view. As the reputation swelled, so did their egos. Ah, yes. We all know how that goes. I remember when she was on the front of that Monster energy drink type thing. Yeah, I drank that and it put me in the hospital for a week. Don't regret it though. Once a limited edition. Only the most dangerous game would suffice. And so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Noront, the Fire of Souls, Bottom Quince. But what Ronda Rousey did not realize was that her greatest strength would be her undoing. For when she faced Bottom Quince, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch to claim the lives of her fellow comrades and fled. Her fragile eardrums broke. That's why mine broke too. I followed in the footsteps. After burying the hunters and vowing she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Albert and his fellow warriors of light. For a time, she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures, providing roundhouse kits for all. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simplest pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends how the deaths weighed upon her heavy heart. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Ronda Rousey. When in Clusia, she even devised a means to defend against this powerful war that had been her downfall of fateful day. But then they all died. And then, while engaged in adventure Praktika, a rumor reached Ronda Rousey's ears. Bottom Quince, Scourge of Noront, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the city swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be a face beast alone. She could not wait for Albert and the others, nor could she ask them for the sake of sworn duty. Perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart. The fear of losing the new companions she did her old, so she faced it alone. The fool.
That was her weakness.
So it was that Ronda Rousey ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe, Bottom Quince, alone. With all her strength and guile, legendary hunter did just that. Oh, she beat it. Well, so much for the lesson in trust in others and bear the burden together. Guess this one is do your best and get good, son.
Yep.
Vengeance
Get strong. Be by yourself.
Vengeance claimed she rejoined Albert and the others and never spoke of the terrible battle between her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she wanders Ronda Rousey, the warrior of light, the scourge of the cage, the kicker of the knees, the breaker of bones. And the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore.
It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would have become the senator I swore to slay.
What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. Truth, I tell you! It wasn't just stories. Those fights actually happened, they weren't staged. She was and will always be a hero to me. And I hope to you too. Now, do you want to see my cassette collection?
A what?
Let's see my cassette
Thank
and
you.
VHS collection of her
What are
daring doings.
VHS.
Just remember to rewind.
What? Why do I have to do that?
You see, kids, back in the day when you had something called VHSs, you would watch the video and you'd have to put it in and rewind to the beginning. Otherwise, you couldn't start at the beginning for the next person. It was considered BM if you did.
You just hit the play button. What do you mean? Man, there were actually high-end VCRs that did that, where if you hit the play button, it was at the end, it would detect it.
And
it automatically.
VCRs.
It would seriously, like multiple $100 VCRs, and they would automatically rewind the tape for you and start over again. Like they're that smart.
Holy crap!
Thank you, Miss Olvera, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon.
Good. I've got.
But you must stay out here in the dregs. We'll never rescue you.
I'll brush the dust off my VCR collection. We can watch it together. I'll start rewinding now.
So, insert name here. Remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? Vondrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Bottom Quince. The one that took her from Amarang to Clusia. Then her next destination must be...
The city's place, right?
The Raktika Greatwood, wasn't it? The Kingdom of Rainbows?
What the heck? Is that like our sarcastic answer of this one?
I kind of want to do the second one just to see what he says.
You do that. I'm going to do the real one.
I think the first one's the right one.
Yeah, I'm going to do the right one. The Greatwood. What does he say for yours?
Yours said, right. That was where she's... Sorry. That was where she laid low the beast at last, in the Citia swamps, to be precise. On mine, he said, wait, what? No, she went to the Rictica Greatwood, the Citia swamps to be precise.
Wait, what?
Wait,
No.
what? The Kingdom of Rainbows.
Kingdom of Rainbows. I love our sassy warrior blind man.
Yeah, I like the new sassy.
I freaking love it. We're like, I'm so done with this. Yeah, the Kingdom of Rainbows, right? You're just gonna tell me the right answer, so who cares?
Yeah, exactly. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away. Let us away.
Now listen here, Reek. Awful lot of people don't know about Ronda Rousey, or the world for that matter. So whenever you go into it, whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you is good and true. Those fights for real, they were not staged. The fight in the cage of 1892 was not based on bribes. Don't let anyone tell you different. She never took it. She was for the glory. Listen to your heart. Decide for yourself. Be safe. And come back and visit. Grandma gets worried. She's lonely. I want to watch the VHS with someone else. It's her name here, was it? What a pleasure if you meet a friend of Reach. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could. When it came to love and support, actual parenting? Well, no, they didn't do that. All I can say is that it's a miracle the boy child as well as he did, because they were terrible. One can never have too many friends, too much support. That goes for you as well, I think. Here's my curtsy and bow. You want to see my double twist chair maneuver? The cage crusher? Epsilion.
Hold on, I'm busy.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm using an AI art generator to make something.
Oh my gosh, no, what are you making?
Fan content. What part are you
Oh
done with the dialogue?
You read the whole thing?
I read the whole thing! What
crap.
Share
I was
with
literally
the
not looking
class!
I'm still waiting for it to finish generating.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you have to put in Discord and I'm gonna put it
Oh,
on.
yeah, I'm gonna put it. I was gonna try and put it in. I'll put it in Discord, but I was gonna try and put it.
Yeah,
on
put it in Discord. I'll download it and then share it and then put it on.
I'm still waiting for it to generate. I don't know if this tool is just really bad.
Using novel AI or whatever.
I used hotpot.ai because it was the first one that came up in Google search.
What the crap
and, like,
is hotpot?
It actually gave me good like prompt controls, like constraints. I was like pretty happy with it, but
Rate your experience.
yeah, this is really. It says get images in 3 to 10 seconds. That is not the case. I don't know if
Maybe
it's just like
it's
Swarm
your
today.
computer, Epsilion.
No, it's all remotely processed. It's not my computer. It's probably like
just because your computer's so old.
The site's probably getting hit by it too hard or something.
Okay, Boomer.
What?
Okay, Boomer. It's all right.
Why you call me? You're the boomer. Talk about my computer being the problem.
You're older than me. You're Boomer Man.
I'm not acting like a boomer though. Huh. Oop! Almost typed that in as a different word. That'd be awful.
Come on, we gotta go fight the guy.
That's not it. Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
You can do the AI part later. I'll put it on like Twitter or
Fine.
something.
It did not generate what I wanted it to at all. Like I'm not.
What were you trying to generate?
So when he said "let us away," I put in chat,
Oh my god.
"Let us away."
I thought you were gonna do a
Wait.
Ronda Rousey thing.
Oh no, I was gonna do Ronda Rousey. I don't want to use anybody's likeness. All right. We gotta get a
Do
company
we have to
level
pay for that?
to- I mean, I don't want to get sued. We got to go to that. We've never been here before.
Well, I guess we gotta do some walking. You
Dude, we
put
gotta do
one
a
foot.
lot
Oh, we
A
really?
lot of
I didn't even
walking.
look. Gosh, freaking
Yeah.
dang it!
So we got to go back to the Crystarium, then walk,
Holy
Lakeland,
crap on
then
us!
through Lakeland. We've never been here before at all. So this is gonna be a bit of a walk. Okay, let me go ahead and get the guy out. We'll go to the
Isn't the Crystarium our home?
I mean, I can try doing return right now. We can see what happens.
I don't know if it is. Like, does it? It should say what your return is, right? Like, it's like this is your return.
Yeah. When I hit that, it says, "Do you want to go back to Limsla Menza?"
Oh god, no.
Yeah, no, I
Devotional,
don't wanna do
hello. It's going good. We have a long
Oh.
journey to go, so if you have questions, ask now.
that. Hey.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Epsilion. You could just, we would just walk.
I'm just gonna teleport us to Crystarium first. The other part's gonna be a long walk anyway. So
Put 1 foot in front.
I don't know if it's
That
just my
song
internet,
is
but your
what
stream keeps quality keeps dropping down for me. Like it's still playing, but it keeps like dropping down the quality. I have it set to like 480p just to make sure it's on my side. But now it's on 360, so yeah, it must be you.
Oh no!
But what's weird is, you know what's weird? You didn't have multiple quality options before. Now you do. So what changed? Quality options.
Okay, I'm making sure the audio works. Devotional says no issue for me, but Epsilion's skipping. Oh no.
So my internet must be bad then.
We just talked about it though. You said that your internet was good.
I mean, like I must be. I don't know. I must be. Oh, you know, Sasha might be doing something into the room.
Sasha, no.
I don't know. But yeah, I have your stream open and the game open, so shouldn't do much else. I'm streaming my camera feed up.
Yeah, but that's
if my camera is skipping by itself, it's probably just the camera being crappy because it keeps going down anyway. I don't know what's. I updated the driver and it's been more stable. But
okay, so how do we get there? I don't understand.
So we gotta leave the Crystarium and go to Lakeland.
Devotional says it was voice in cam.
So if my voice going out, that means my whole internet's dropping, or you're dropping me somehow. With your system can't handle me. Your system can't handle me right now. Can't handle me right now.
That's a cool outfit, actually.
All right, we go.
That's a cool outfit. Wait, that's a cool outfit. It's like a pirate. We gotta go west. How are you, Devotional? By the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, make us go fast.
I wish I could ride a mount up here.
Yeah, we're about to be able to, you know.
I look like a football player in Blood
Yes,
Bowl.
you do. Yes, you do.
This armor, trying to run. A footballer. That's what it's called.
A blood bowler.
Yeah, I gotta do better on the prompts because I did a different engine and it still looks like crap. So.
Oh, hello. She looks great. Oh, now she looks hilarious.
Yeah, she looks great. Look at her in her mecha suit.
I said now she looks cool.
No. Her name is Catherine Sloan. Isn't that the name of the girl from Ferris Bueller?
I've never seen the full movie.
I'm pretty sure that's the girl's name is Catherine Sloan.
I'll be on your back.
Her last name is definitely Sloan, but I think her first name was Catherine. But they called her by her last name.
Mr. Bueller.
It was Sloan something else. I'm just misremembering it. But
Devotional, I'm doing well. All the same, just had a weekend. Yeah, weekend. Devotional, how are you and how was Epsilion been doing? Long time no see. Devotional said it was Sloan Peterson.
Sloan Peterson, thank you. So Sloan's the first name.
Yeah, we had a good weekend. We saw each other yesterday. We had fun.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty fun. Chilling.
We watched what video channel is that? Shout out.
We watched shout out to MXR Plays. We watched some stuff from Henry and Jeannie. Made you guys laugh a little bit. And
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, they're pretty fun.
And
good job.
I educated Epsilion and Sasha because they had never seen it, which is crazy because that is one of the gatekeeping entries into our group into watching Are You a Saint or a Grudge?
I don't know why you're so obsessed with it.
It's great.
It was funny. It's funny. It's not that funny. It's pretty unsettling.
Are you Saint? Or Grudge?
Where am I going?
I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, I might have gone the wrong way.
Look up Saint and Grinch. Saint and Grinch, Devotional. Are you Saint? Or are you Grinch?
I'm really obsessed with this.
It's so dumb in the best way. Hold on. I'm going to find it on YouTube and I'm going to put it. You keep going.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. And then we actually, you skipped one thing. We made everybody Charles play a new game called Chop Goblins.
What are you playing?
Chop Goblins. It was pretty fun. It's like a Doom clone. But
there you go. That's the video. Enjoy that.
You can adjust your view up and down so different from Doom in that way, and then like the gun or like the weapon
goblins.
It's a bit different. Yeah, the enemies are all goblins.
You get a magic scepter. You can blow everything up with.
Don't spoil everything, jeez.
Yeah, okay, fair. That is a spoiler, but come on, like it's a weapon.
Speaking of spoilers, someone in the song today referenced going back through time, and Sasha was like, just like the goblins did. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh look, it's
Is that
Mothra.
Yeah, it's a level 50 encounter, isn't it? Or is that not one of them? No, it's a level 80. You
Oh,
want to
get
do
away
it?
from it! Get away from it! Get away from it! Get away from it!
Yeah, I don't think it aggroes, but that is one of the specials. Level 50s are from
You want to be BM and kill it?
level 50s are like from. Oh, we do gotta go that way actually.
Oh god, get around it! Get around it!
Yeah, level 50s are from like Realm Reborn era because we don't play the game. We don't do that part of the game, at least I should say, because it's an optional thing. It's very Aztec.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one god, fake god.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl. Thank you.
There's a lot of them with very similar. The old thing is very common.
Quetzalcoatl.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna go to the gate. Screw the gate.
I think we have to. I think you have to talk to the person. Yeah, you have to talk to
You're right.
the person.
I'm just gonna do this.
Nope. Open the gates.
Dang it, I was trying to go around in the middle without having to...
Yeah, we've been doing good. If Devotional. What?
Who?
Okay, maybe it's this one.
Maybe. He's somehow not at night. I didn't read the whole thing.
Let me through.
This is the gate, right? Yeah, this is the way to Rectica Greatwood. What does he say?
If you're going to make it through, be careful. Yeah, I'll be careful. Now let me through. Let me through.
What do we have to do?
Yes, I know it's dangerous. Now let me through. Let me through. Does the area have to, like, open by story? Like, we're trying to do the side quest, which you said we had to do.
Do we gotta advance the main quest now? We've done this enough, maybe?
I guess, but why would they? Okay, fine. Let's go back to the manager, I guess. Back at the place.
We've never been to any of these places, so we didn't have to go this way before. So I mean, it's very possible. I'm gonna walk back a little bit here though and go get that Ethernet.
This Ethernet?
Yeah, we missed not Ethernet, but
either current thing.
But Ethernet's like inside of a city. Either right is this like the type of material.
I thought you meant Aether current.
No, not Aether current. There's a crystal south of us that actually grab
okay.
Here. I don't see any
Aether current.
Aether current, sorry.
Whatever, we're gonna be here long enough for it to matter.
Aether wrong. Ooh, look at this. Graveyard.
Well, this is good, because now we can warp here whenever it is time to...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, look, the car!
Oh, that's a car. I thought that was a monster for a second. I was like, what is it doing?
It's the Batmobile. It's the Boymobile.
The Boymobile. Attune! Attune!
Attune!
Attune!
Attune! Okay, great. Now we can... Oh, wait, delivery mobile. Hold on, let me go get this mail, whatever the heck this thing is. Super fast. Yep, yep. Oh, yeah, the serpent. That's right. I know what it is. It's from the Christmas present. It's from this guy. It's from this guy that Valamir got me. So cute. Too small.
Oh, Valamir got you. Oh, Valamir got you a gift in the game. I forgot about that.
Yeah, okay. It's a furnishing for a house. So yeah. You know.
A house furnishing.
We will never use. Epsilion. Devotional. Did Epsilion have facial hair recently and shaved? Yeah, you shaved. You shaved recently.
Yeah.
You also got a haircut.
I was growing it out. Yeah, I got a haircut too. I was growing it out for a bit and then I decided
I need to
shave it all off.
You look 5 years younger, Epsilion.
Wow, 5? Jeez.
That's good. You're like 25 now. That's pretty good. Yeah, I said around 25.
Sure.
Put me on your back. Let's go back.
Yeah, wait, we're just gonna teleport back. We can put you
on
okay,
yeah, back. Do that. That's fine.
Like, we gotta walk back to this. I guess we can just walk back. It's not that far. I don't know.
No,
whatever.
let's tell them.
It's really not that far, actually. Okay, we're really close. Now you said that.
I viewed your adventurer's plate by accident. Very pretty.
Thanks. I don't even know what it looks like because I haven't looked
it's
at
pretty
since I got them.
Oh, let me show you my adventurer plate. It's been a while.
I'm sure yours like little.
Check it out.
That's boring. There's something on your screen. Ugh. Wow, that's ridiculous. What the heck?
Sweet.
Why?
Isn't it awesome?
You should
Don't
make
you
your.
love it?
Never mind. I don't want to do that. That's true.
It's absolutely amazing.
I was gonna say you should.
I thought you said you wouldn't say it.
I'm getting. I'm hesitating.
You know what Mama always said? You can't
You
say
should make-
anything nice
It's not me.
or
It's not
stream
me.
appropriate.
Yeah, it's not stream appropriate, probably. I was gonna say, what the heck?
Oh,
I hit
enemy.
the seed volley. You should make your character's
it's-
catchphrase a Japanese phrase.
Which one? What was the Vimo say? If I didn't know it, Chris, I just encountered him in the game, I'd be concerned just based on the character. No! There is nothing. Okay, it's like my dad said. This is my dad's argument, and he's right. All right? Watch this. Okay. I want to follow you. All right, here's the argument. If you're playing a third-person game, what model would you rather see? Some jacked armor dude, whatever, or a pretty girl? Think about that. Just saying. I've been looking at the model for a while.
I think I'm handsome. So, wait, where do I need to go?
I'm just saying. You gotta look
Where
some
is
generic,
this?
boring, what Brombo plays,
You know what?
freaking medieval knight. Or would you
You're
rather
fine.
look at cutesy, awesome, cute girl? Why do you think most VTubers are? I'm just saying.
I don't remember what game it was, but what video it was even. Someone said that. They were like, I'd rather look at a girl's butt all day. And I was like, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Just saying. Girls are prettier, and
As long as you don't,
like.
As long as you don't like RP without saying you're RPing, I guess.
Yeah, I would do that.
Like,
Maybe
the guys who
dependents.
like pretend to be girls and get stuff for free in games. The pendants. That's not the pendants. The pendants.
Dependental. Plus, I'm not playing myself. I'm playing myself in the game. You give a crap about that. Plus, this isn't look. As much as I love this story, it's not like the story's character specific. It's not like I'm playing like BJ Blazkowicz or something like that. I'm not playing like a specific character. Like, I love Sora from Kingdom Hearts, yeah, because he's a character. I care about, like, yeah, then I'll care about the, like, character. It's fine if it's a guy. This is create your own character. Yeah, of course I'm gonna, what do you mean?
What the heck?
It's
Why
my
are they
argument.
so bad?
What's wrong? Are you still doing the AI art stuff?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, get in here. Devismo, I was only joking. I have female characters as well. See? Devismo knows. I don't have to defend myself to anyone. This beautiful cat girl is an attractive character, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. You think we're gonna play dress up with some dude?
Oh, free requests take 1 to 15 minutes on the service. That was why.
Ah, okay.
Non-free are 3 to 10 seconds, but I'm not paying for this
Devismo,
crap.
that said, you go next
Sorry.
level with feminine qualities. Look! If she's gonna be pretty, we gotta make sure she is. You get to see this in cutscenes. Look at her.
Wait,
Look at this beauty.
did I just follow you up the stairs for no reason? Where'd you go? What?
I'm in here. Of course she's gonna be beautiful. It's either beautiful or bad A, and I'm not qualified for the second.
Yeah. All right, let's talk to the manager. Welcome back, sir. I
Insert
wonder if
gender
anyone
here.
can-
How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
My beautiful
wonder-
cat girl.
I'm sorry. I wonder if anyone can sleep with the city in such an uproar. But you will be retiring to your quarters.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll take. You know what? This is in timeline. We're taking a nap and resting before we go help the dude. We gotta get all rested.
Sure. Very
Yes.
good. In light sorry. In light of the present situation, I have had illumination prepared for problems. No need to rush to the markets or lanterns, or candles. Have a pleasant rest, sir. Wow, they rushed to get lights put in places?
Yeah, because it's all light now. This is right after the
Oh, it's dark
daytime.
now.
It's dark now, sorry. Yeah, they need lights, sorry. Oh, I bet the Warrior of Darkness is going to show up. See, look at it! You could be watching some cutscene with some big, brawny armor dude. Or you could be watching it with a beautiful, serene, amazingly pretty cat lady. What do you think?
Oh,
Jamie, I'm here. This is just a character.
Here you go. Share my screen. Show everybody what they're missing.
Oh my god.
They
Yeah, here he is. Here he is.
So it's your lot's turn to be the warriors
All
of darkness.
Scooby-Doo up in here now.
It's funny how things work out.
Oh, it's voice acted. Epsilion, are you caught up? Are you ready?
Yeah. What? What? Yeah, I'm caught up.
Our boy showed up.
Yeah.
These are my private quarters. I'm doing that one. Look at this sass on this cat.
Been watching, have you?
Hi, I know. Just the place.
What did yours say? Because mine said, oh, I know, just a place.
Well, I did warn you. I followed you to Eulmore and then on to Amarang, and I was there when you saw the Light Warden. We slew the Light Warden, excuse me.
In case you've forgotten.
So mine jumps right. It literally just jumps right into business. Doesn't even like have a funny thing.
People might start thinking you'd lost your
so yours, you got to have like a little cute moment with them.
Oh, by the way, for anyone who's wondering, like, why'd you choose Cat Girl?
Those white-haired twins who are with you.
Because he's a weird pervert.
No,
I remember that.
I chose Cat Girl because it's the most animu out of all of the races. I mean, you people know me. Also, bunny girls weren't out whenever we started, so now I am conflicted. I will say the Ara, whatever they are, the dragon one, they're pretty cool. I like their design. If I was going bad A cool, I'd go that. But we're going like pretty cutesy kind of stuff. So he's talking about.
Are they your friends?
Alfino and Alice.
Through thick and thin.
Yes, they're amazing, and I love them.
Aye. Then I suggest you keep them close. It's when you charge ahead trying to save someone else that you end up losing those you love.
They're pretty good friends, I guess.
They're great.
You need telling. I'll bet you've lost plenty.
Why is his axe so bloody?
But I wonder.
He'll never leave.
What will it cost you this time?
Oh God. Not my life, because there's other expansions after this.
I remember when it was that I learned regret wasn't worth the bother. You get numb to it all over the years.
Ugh. I've become
the
so
broken promises, the abandoned principles. Just more nagging burdens to ignore.
Oh, bother.
This brooding boy came to us talking about the losses of the past. This is a flashback.
So this is what the light was hiding.
Oh. Okay. Hello, who are you?
She's here. I must go to her.
Respectful look. I like the outfit, it's cute. Hey, cute though.
Still cute though.
Okay. Meanwhile, inside the Imperial Majestic facility in the Source. Oh my gosh, we're back. Meanwhile, back in Eorzea, where we are fully not with the Empire.
Intruders! Fan out and find them!
Holy crap. They're like jumping around, don't they? In a living world, I'll give them credit. Oh, Epsilion, it's your boy!
Out of my way!
Oh.
Oh god, that poor recruit.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
Stay your weapon. We are not your enemy.
Oh yeah, we're like best friends now, by the way.
Oh, are you guys best friends at the end of your class thing?
Yeah. By level 70, Estinians we're bros. We helped fight. We helped save a dragon.
A
together.
good dragon?
Huh?
A good dragon?
Yeah. It was a dragon who was under the influence of Nidhogg, and she was in love with what's his name? The white dragon that we worked with.
House of Victor.
I can't remember what his name was, honestly. But yeah, they were in love. And she was still once he died, he sent out a roar that caused all the dragons that were underneath him to lose their minds, and so she was having a hard time with it still.
So then you guys are like, don't worry, we got you, we got you, fam.
Oh, it's Estinian and what's his name?
I know.
Together.
I was about to say.
Oh.
He's gonna walk forward and say, "Tell me one answer to a question. Do you believe in Eorzea?" Tell me, Einstein. Do you believe in Eorzea?
They're forming the Warriors of Darkness right now, basically.
Sounded, I
It's like a bunch of really powerful heroes. They're non.
But I see now we are not the only intruders. Sir Estinian, I presume.
We have the exact same set of
Sir
armor.
Einstein, I presume.
From the jaws of death. Your armor is most distinct.
It's covered in dragon blood.
We have the exact same set of armor.
Much as yours once was. But even without it, I see a former legator still has eyes and ears in unexpected places. Van Baelsar in the flesh. Though I understand you prefer Shadow Hunter.
So bad and cool.
You are in contact with the Scions, I take it.
It's cool seeing other factions, they're kind of our allies doing stuff.
Through no choice of my own.
Living World!
They tracked me down and conscripted me to their cause.
That's why One Piece is good.
I swear their receptionist was trained as a spy. Not that anyone can escape that Baldessian woman once she has caught the scent of your ether.
Oh, is that, who is that? Not that anyone can see the Baldessian woman.
Receptionist is Totoro.
Yes!
I think Baldessian, I think that's,
Ishtola? Yeah, because she
Ishtola.
can see the scent of the ether.
Yeah.
Forget, I love that. A receptionist is more of a spy. I swear, she's not. It's like she was trained in a black market. I don't understand. She's got ways, man. Freaking Tataru, the empress of the black market.
Freelancers, I must assume their attempts to wake the afflicted have failed.
Oh no, it's not her then. It's someone else because they're talking about everyone who's asleep still being asleep.
And what of their champion?
Yeah, we're asleep. Well, we're gone, actually.
This is real time. Yeah, this is real time.
Thus, it has fallen to me to root out any trace of the Empire's new weapon.
Away on business.
Huh?
Is that away on business? We're away on business.
Oh.
Because,
we're away on business.
If it is Black Rose you seek, you are too late. My people have already completed your mission here.
Great, I can
Yet
retire.
this is but one factory among many. When they caught wind of our efforts, they built additional facilities to ensure production continues unabated.
Uh-oh.
There will be no one left in the lands they conquer. No citizens to conscript. No skills
Scorch,
to exploit.
Earth,
Nothing the Empire
policy.
needs.
Alright,
And they
I'm
will
just gonna...
call it victory.
Chaos. Did you send something?
What exactly does this Black Rose do?
It's the plague.
The gas is described as a poison, but its actual effect is more arcane in nature. It was created to disrupt the ether in living beings, to bring the flow of their life energies to a standstill.
Oh.
Inhaling even the tiniest amount will cause all bodily functions.
No, you never mind.
Much as a potent venom will stop a man's heart.
Venom boy.
This is not what I want you to put on there, but it's still funny.
Kill every inhabitant.
Once we're done with the cutscene, I'm going to show it.
Damaging a single cell.
Sorry.
Once we're done with the cutscene, I'm going to show it.
It's not what I was trying to do, but it kind of works.
Search every corner! Rouse the barracks if you have to! I want this facility secured!
I have more questions, but now is not the time.
Gotta kill some men.
Sir Estinian, I have an offer for you, but I will make it only once. Since it would seem we seek the same answers, you are welcome
You're
to
way ahead of
join
me now
us.
because I'm playing with the AR generator again.
From what I hear, you need all the help you can get.
Eh.
In case you don't know, Varys himself confessed that your empire was a creation of the Ascians.
I am aware of what his Radians said at the parley. Thus I would return to the capital, that I might behold the truth of this corruption with my own eyes. My path leads to Garlemald.
Oh shoot. It's like, oh god, you're gonna do the big one. You're gonna do all of it. That's cool. I like that little cutscene in there, like with the real living world. It's great. It's good. We're awake now. Okay, let me do this abomination. What is this? What have you done? What the crap is this?
That's not what I was trying to do.
What
but it's
is
still
this? What am I looking at? What
I
have you
don't know. Just
done?
look at it.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna.
What has
put this
AI
on
done?
stream.
I didn't
There we go,
choose to.
everyone. Everyone ready for this? This is what Epsilion did, everyone. This right here, writing a person. I assume the face is off. Writing a Uzumaki abomination lettuce. This is what it is. This is what has happened. This is what AI has created. Everyone behold the AI overlords of our computer masters. Look to the future of where we will be, everyone. I, for one, welcome our AI overlords. It's beautiful.
Right. This is what I was trying to make.
Oh,
This
God,
worked.
you got another one?
Yeah, this is what I was
Why
trying
would
to
you
make.
give more? Why
This
would
one's
you
not as
allow...
Wait, yeah, there you go. That's the
What
one.
the crap is this? This one's not near as bad, which makes it much less entertaining, but I will show it anyway.
It's
All right,
Let Us
everyone.
Away.
Let us away, everyone. Let us away. Like said in the ever popular
you.
script
Thank
of
you.
the amazing upcoming MMORPG Final Fantasy 14. Play for free now through the first expansion. You can have Let Us Away as well. Is that hair or a cape? What is this?
It's a cape.
It looks like it's got the bump here, so it looks like it could be hair. And this is the face.
It's a cape. I don't know why they did it like that.
Because the AI is beyond their comprehension. Their ways are not our ways, Epsilion.
Am I
I thought you
frozen
knew
again?
that. No, you frozen
Frozen.
because I was clicked off of you.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way. It's beautiful, says
Okay.
the Beast Mode. It's beautiful. All right, let's finish up a little bit more, because I have to stop for in the next like 10 minutes or so. 10 minutes ish left.
Okay.
You done with the cutscene?
No, sorry. Still
You fool!
going through it. I'm closing out all those AI things.
Oh my god. AI art was a mistake.
It was always a mistake.
It's a mistake. Hello, sir. I will say, one of the things I think AI art could be really good at is if you're doing a campaign on like, Roll20 or something, and you need like non-copyright images from monsters or NPCs, just
Yeah.
spit them out, man.
generate.
Spit them out.
Did you see the Wizards changed the license for Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh, can you? Oh, I saw. I was scrolling through Twitter, and someone who does D&D said something. I don't follow them, but they just said something about it. They're like taking a stance or something. I was like, I don't know what this is about. What's
So,
the new stance?
If you make an expansion that uses D&D, like base rules,
What do you mean make an
um,
expansion? Like for the game,
like
or
if you make a rules expansion, if you make any kind of product you can sell to players to use for D&D, and it like includes most things. It's it's like books,
Comprehensive.
miniatures, computer games, anything, and it makes at least 750 million or more, I think so it was, then you have to give them 25% cut royalties.
okay. But if you're just like playing a game, what if you're playing a D&D game on like a Twitch like this, and it uses
If
D&D
you're-
stuff, and you're technically
that's-
making money-ish because you're getting
I-
subs and stuff, but it's not.
I don't
for-
think that fell in. I think you had to be making a product, and technically you are making a product in the sense of like you're creating content.
Yeah.
But I don't think you were creating a distributed product.
That's
So
weird.
There was particular verbiage about what items constituted as being covered by it, like what types of goods counted. I don't remember anything about streaming coming up, so I don't think that would. But that's a good point, and that's kind of scary to think about. Like they could disrupt, like they could make streamers.
That's the same argument as like playing this right now, right? Final Fantasy 14 in a game. Like technically you're using it for revenue, but it's not your content, right?
Yeah, gaming, the streaming and like Let's Plays are a weird space because it's like you put your own stuff on top of it, so it's not pure. Like us talking about other stuff is not the only content that the game isn't the only content. There's other things that happen, so it's
right.
Not quite the same. So it's not like we're just like the people who stream and just stream like a game being played. That's it. No content on top of it. Like no add-on. That's really weird, and those don't do very well.
But even just having you on top of it, it's not your game. You don't have the right to use that with your property, technically, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a weird space. It's a weird space because technically it starts falling under like a bit of what's it called?
Parody law thing.
Not parody, but like you're just reviewing it.
Ah.
There's a part of that.
Weird.
Like if you were like edit your live stream, if you were to have it actually live, but have an edit of that video and it was like clips of you like commentating on stuff, that would be a review and that'd be totally fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But the way you present it, because you're presenting the full game content, at least your take on it while you're playing, because you make choices. Like some games it doesn't matter, but some games it does. Games with a story could arguably start being upset about it because that's like, oh, you gave away the story. What's the point of anybody buying our game now? Yeah. But games that have gameplay as like the main selling point. It's fine.
Okay, right,
so I'm out.
Manager of Sweets.
Begging your pardons, insert gender here, but
yes.
Do you perchance intend to head outside? If so, I would strongly advise you not to stray too far from the Crystarium. Word has it Eulmore has dispatched its military to Lakeland. Given the timing, one can only assume they do not welcome the return of the night. Even now, the Exarch is in the Ocula deliberating a response. Sorry.
Is this going to open up the gates to the other parts of the world, maybe? We couldn't do it earlier.
Head to the Ocular. Where's the Ocular? Outside the Crystarium.
What the crap? Yeah, I guess so. We have to go to the Dorsal Gate.
The Dorsal thing?
The Dorsal thing. There's an Aetherite shard right here.
Where? Oh, that one. Run.
The Dorsal fin. Oh. Yeah, we have to leave through. Oh, yeah. It's where his place is.
Oh, his place is outside of the city.
Yeah, because it's its own thing, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Crystal Tower is actually
yeah. Yes, I do. Let me in. Thank you.
Yes. Enter the Ocular.
Yes, thank you.
Dracula.
Straight in.
I am Dracula.
Are you voiced?
That was.
I
am voiced.
As you may have heard, we have something of a quandary on our hands.
It's voiced.
Yeah, it's the main storyline. Should be.
Oh. Whoa.
Quandary.
A flying machine.
Laxon Loft here in Lakeland. Eulmore has sent one of its airships. They have questions for us concerning the death of the Light Warden. Their emissary makes his way here even as we speak.
I suppose the sky does rather give the game away.
Yeah.
Indeed. It was inevitable they would come knocking. The only question was how soon.
Oh, speaking of knocking. Speak of the devil.
My lord, I am come with the Eulmoran emissary. May I show him in?
I love Lena's voice. And the fact that she's like a strong budding girl who's like the captain of the guard. Do you think she could like kick my ass like easy?
Kick whose booty?
Captain,
What?
Mine. She could like beat me to a pulp easily.
Like your character or you?
Me specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think most things could probably kick your booty. Like
yeah, but like, could she do it like masterfully?
Like honestly, sometimes I get worried about you at work. Like
some of those kids are big.
Yeah, I know. Like, so, I'm worried that sometimes those kids just gonna be like, "This guy's a nerd," you know, dork. I'm just gonna beat him up.
Freaking nerd!
Like, give you a wedgie and stuff.
And they're like, "Oh God!"
Yeah, kids don't do that anymore. They just like make
It's
fun
like,
of your like class.
Your Jordans.
Whatever, right? Yeah. Make fun of
Joke
your
is, I don't care about my Jordans.
Everyone gather around.
They've always been. Oh, they're fake. Always have been.
Never had them.
Never had them. That's even better. Holy crap. Epsilion, I love you.
Sorry.
You're freaking awful.
That's too funny.
I do not wish to show our hand prematurely.
Sense of fashion. Never had one.
What liberty?
Vanish.
Vanish.
If I was invisible.
Wait, he really just made that's so stupid.
And I could just watch from the side of the room.
Enter.
Please.
Laura be the strongest.
This is ridiculous.
Woman.
I am so huge. It's so stupid me doing this like this. Oh yeah, like he gives a little shh.
Who's this? Who's this putz?
No, of course. There's no one else in here. It's just me. I was talking to myself.
Well. The commander of the Eulmoran army himself. To what do I owe the honor, General Ranjit?
Ranjit.
Ranjit? Oh, he looks like an angry dude.
Best.
Oh, I like how on your...
The Light Warden is dead, Exarch. Were your people responsible?
We're individual contractors, so technically, no, his people were not.
You are clearly in some haste, my lord.
Yeah, when he pulled us in from another world,
address
though,
your
so I think it
question,
kind of is his
you must allow
responsibility a
me
little
one of
bit.
my own. What is Eulmore's interest in this?
Why do you care? Why do you care?
His benevolence, Lord Vorthry, is gravely concerned that the actions of an ignorant few may jeopardize relations between man and Sin Eater. Should it transpire that the Crystarium is guilty of abetting the villains responsible for this outrage, my lord has decreed that it suffer the same retribution.
You know, one army. Oh wait, he has an army of senators.
I see. Since you have been so candid, I too shall speak my mind.
Screw you and screw your dumb city.
Regardless of who is responsible, the Crystarium
Yeah, we should just go kill
rejoices
him.
in the Light
Kill 'em
Warden's
all.
death and welcomes the return
One
of the
sane
Night
solution.
Sky. If Eulmore considers this tantamount to aiding those you term villains, then by all means, carry out your retribution.
Bring it, Ben.
Know, however, that even should every innocent soul in the Crystarium perish, nothing can stop that which has been set in motion.
Dang. Holy crap, dude. He is like, I call
no
your
fear.
bluff times 10.
Folly. The death of one or 1,000,000 Sin Eaters changes nothing. The world is dead, and writhe as we might, like maggots in its rotting course, it will not be reborn. Only by my master's grace may we live out our days in peace.
What a cheery outlook.
But I waste my breath. You have made your stance clear. I shall relay your words to Lord Vorthry.
Alright, go, leave.
In the meantime, you would do well to counsel any here who have done more than merely rejoice in recent events, to throw themselves upon Eulmore's mercy. Promptly.
No, we're gonna beat the big man to a pulp, and then I'm gonna take that female senator and we're gonna make allies. And then I'm gonna
One
date with her.
last matter.
And it'll be great.
We are searching for a young artist and his assistant. Know you of whom I speak?
What if
Go!
An
What if,
artist and his
the big dude
assistant
ate?
now.
Oh,
I
like
cannot say
Warden?
I do.
It's just
Go.
inside his stomach.
No! He Kirby Big Mouth mode.
Yeah.
I swear he's gonna turn. There's gonna be like a head on the back, like a certain series that did that with wizards.
What a pity. Should they
Voldemort.
reveal themselves to you, I bid you hand
What?
them over at once. My master
The
is
one
most
guy
eager to see them again.
who had Voldemort on his back of his head. The professor.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking like that, but yeah, I guess that would work. I was thinking it was inside of him.
We're
like
not here.
like
I'm invisible.
Should they reveal themselves to you? Like we use that wording.
You cannot see me in this room.
He looks right at us, so he must know. Maybe you can see invisible stuff.
Whee!
Or maybe like senses or aether or something.
Am I imagining things, or did he just stare straight at us?
Yeah.
I fear he did. The General is not a man to be trifled with. He is a warrior of fearsome repute.
So were
who has
all
led
of them.
Eulmore's army since before Vorthry's time.
Before we
when
kicked
the
their
nation
butt.
Still spearheaded the fight against the Sin Eaters. One does not command the world's mightiest army, and for so long, without possessing exceptional instincts.
Big fish, small pond. What of the world is left?
If Eulmore chose to send such an individual, we must assume this talk of retribution is more than an idle threat. While we are grateful for your support, my lord, we cannot in good conscience put your people in harm's way.
'Tis noble of you to say, Master Alphino, but my people have been in harm's way since long before you arrived. Eulmore has ever yearned to rule over what remains of the world. Even should we surrender the Warrior of Darkness to them, they would find some other pretext upon which to invade. The people of the Crystarium know this only too well, which is why, when the time comes, I am certain they will fight to the last man.
Grab their pots and pans and pitchforks.
If truth be told, I would not have been surprised had Ranjit declared war here and now.
Oh, I'd be ready for it. Yes, her voice. Yes.
He may have reason to delay.
God, I love that accent. I don't know what it is. Lena, you might be new waifu for the game.
According to reports, the Eulmoran forces at Laxan Loft were observed taking a prisoner.
God, this is great.
Isn't she like
a young
Irish?
woman believed to be none other than the Oracle of Light.
Speak of my other wife, Mephilia. She's just a friend. I don't even. I just met her. How you doing, girl? Mephilia's here. Mephilia, my first love.
It may be that General Ranjit wishes to convey her to Eulmore before commencing hostilities. Having mentored generations of Minfilias, it would not surprise me if he had made her capture his chief concern.
What?
What does that mean?
Generations of Minfilia? Is it like a title? Is it like a... What the hell?
Yeah, I want to ask generations of Minfilias.
I'm sorry, yeah, you know what? I'm going both. Let's just both do it because that is the question. Let's do it.
I'll ask the second. I'll ask the first and you ask the second one. We gotta
you
do
sure? Because like I
yeah,
think...
Of course.
It doesn't matter.
How
We're going to get the same answer eventually anyway.
I had intended to speak to you of Minfilia. There is, however, much to say, and precious little time in which to say it.
Same thing?
Oh, we got the same dialogue, yeah.
Okay.
I think it best that you seek out Moren at the Cabinet of Curiosity. He will be able to enlighten you.
Oh, we got enough new storybook time?
No, Alize, would you care to accompany your friend?
Guess so.
You doubtless have insights of your own to offer on the matter.
Our sweet girl Minfilia.
Though I'm still not sure I understand it all myself.
In the meantime, I will set about making provisions for war.
Time to make for war. War never changes.
Never changes.
Never changes. Do you think love can blossom on the battlefield? By which I mean, do you think Lena and Icarus, could, you know, through the streams?
No.
What about her voice? What about her voice actress? What's she doing?
That's probably,
What's she up to?
older lady.
You'll know that. Also, I don't mind old women. Why do you not voice act anymore? I think it's very important for every bit of dialogue to be voice acted. I paid a lot for this game. I expect the pristine experience. When I talked to her in there in that room after the cutscene was done, it did not have voice acting. Very disappointed. Look at this dude. That chick? Okay,
oh, she was in Pennyworth.
What's Pennyworth? I know that name.
It's Alfred from.
Oh yeah, Alfred. Is there a movie based on him? Like specifically?
Yeah. There's a TV series on
Oh.
HBO Max. She's in a bunch of stuff. She was in Assassin's Creed.
Cabinet of Curiosity. Let's go.
She was in a bunch. She was in Justice League.
Like the series, like that original cartoon series.
The live action movie in 2017.
What? What's
Yeah,
who's the
she's
guy
a
who did
very-
that? I wanted to say his name earlier.
Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon. Yeah.
I mean, Zack Schneider made the
Zack
original
Snyder.
one.
That's it.
He made
that was
and Joss Whedon like finished that version of it, but
that's what I was looking for.
This is your girl apparently. It's on this chat and on Twitch.
IMDb. What else do you do, girl? Oh, she's cool. She's definitely like foreign, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know, German or like
Nightfall Reunion.
Scandinavian.
Oh, she was in the
I don't
Lazarus
know.
Project. I've heard about that.
Her last name is Gunnarsdottir.
She was in Valhalla, Legend of Thor. It's weird.
I don't know what that is.
Just
she was Freya though.
Cruelty.
And she was in Final Fantasy 14 Shadowbringers. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can. Wow. We played that.
She was in Ambjorn, and she was in Haverstager.
She was in good old Paperboy.
She was in Reykjavik porno. What?
I don't think that means what I think it means.
I think it does.
I hope not.
I'm looking into it.
Okay. All right, we should finish this.
It is a Nordic noir Icelandic Scottish feature. A curious student disturbed by his encounters with online pornography sets out on an ill-conceived search for revenge in the icy darkness.
What the heck?
Never mind. I don't care anymore. That's the description of that movie. I'm not getting
That's
all this.
interesting.
It's a Nordic noir film.
What the crap?
And it's Icelandic and Scottish mixed.
What the crap is a Nordic noir? I know what normal noir is with like the games and
the Nordic. Yeah, like there must be like a similar setting for Nordic folks. I guess I've never heard of that before.
It's got to be artsy as crap, dude.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. If it's noir, it's artsy.
Probably too over my head. I can't appreciate.
Yeah, you're not gonna appreciate it. So
I
don't bother trying.
can't do it, guys.
All right, I'm
not
out.
culture. We've learned that. I don't have that kind of culture.
Did you get that? You warped there already? Oh my gosh.
No, I walked. I warped and then walked.
Oh my gosh.
It's very close.
Is it that close?
Yeah, it's you just walk to the library and you run up the stairs.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's a shard right here at his staircase.
Yeah.
I think I had to walk in the middle.
No, incorrect. Wrong.
Wrong. Cabinet of Curiosities. That's where we're gonna go. Yeah.
Wrong.
I'll walk up the stairs. I'll walk up the staircase. Just warp me up there. I don't want to walk up the staircase.
Warp me everywhere.
Yeah, teleport me. I don't
Make
care
a
about
visual
walking.
novel. Cutscenes. Cutscenes only. Alright, this will be the last thing we do because I gotta get off after this.
Yeah. I want to do a visual novel. Let's play a visual novel instead.
No, I don't want to read that much.
Wait, what do you gotta do? Oh my gosh, the camera keeps going out.
No, your camera.
My USB set is bad. Huh?
I said, no, your camera.
Yeah, I know. It keeps going out. It's something wrong with my USB setup. I gotta rearrange connectors or something.
All right, Morin, what you got? Were you Morin or was I the nerd?
I think I did this guy's voice.
I think it was like Choose Goose Nerd. Like
yeah,
freaking Big Bang Theory character.
What?
You know, stereotype.
Yes. If you're after books pertaining to the Warrior of Darkness, I'm afraid most are out on loan at the present. They are experiencing quite a surge in popularity.
Memphilia.
I don't care about that. You want about Memphilia?
I am the Warrior of
You
Darkness.
wish to learn about the Oracle of Light? Then it would be my pleasure to assist. After I have finished off some few outstanding tasks, that is, while I attend to them, perhaps you could fetch me a book. The Illustrated Tale of the Oracle of Light, it's called.
Yes, illustrated.
Yeah, because we're children.
Children, yes.
No, it's intended for younger readers. It provides an excellent summary of the subject matter, and the artwork is quite lovely besides. I would not hesitate to recommend it to anyone with an interest in learning about Memphilia. But you must see for yourself. The book should be located on the level below.
Is this one of those books?
Should I say, for a while there's a place for everyone here. Not everything is always in its place, despite my best efforts. In short, if the book is not where it should be, it will almost certainly be somewhere it shouldn't. So, good luck.
Good luck. Good thing
I
it's
like
a video
that.
game and I got...
You know how they always say, like, oh, it's the last place you look? That was like that equivalent of that. Like, if it's not where it should be, then it's where it shouldn't.
Get ready to look in 15 million places because we're forcing you to. Is this it? No.
Why can't I click this?
Because I'm in the way.
No, yeah, I guess so.
It's not here. Oh, geez, what a shock.
The book does not appear to be here.
Good gosh, Epsilion, can you believe that?
I can find another spot with books.
You think it's going to be any of the ones that are there, or is it going to appear after?
Oh, there's one there.
Boop-a-dee boop, 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 boop. Looking for books, looking through spines. Nope, this is incorrect. I checked that one, it wasn't. Let's see if yours is right.
Wait, you checked this one?
No, I checked another one. Is that
Just
it?
as your eyes begin to blur, they finally come to the rest on a copy of
Oh.
Illustrated Tale of Work of Light. Yes, that's it.
Look at that! It was actually in a specific place. You found it before I did. I'll give him credit.
How do I go in here? I want to go in there.
Oh, where?
There's a staircase that goes down, but it's gated.
Oh, we're not allowed there.
That's
the adult section.
Adult section of the
We
library.
both are about to say it. Get up here.
Oh my gosh.
Get the heck up here.
Stupid. What? I'm going where we're supposed to go. We gotta talk to Morin.
Yeah. Oh, you already ran up?
Yeah. What?
Oh.
You didn't see me? I was right in front of you.
No, I did not.
I saw you coming behind me. Oh!
Where are you?
Huh?
What happened?
I jumped off on
Where the
accident.
crap did you jump?
I just
There
jumped.
are
I didn't
rails! There are guardrails!
I jumped over
We
that.
are
I don't
children.
know how.
We are children.
I literally jumped, and because I was looking down to see you, I jumped to get a better view. And I
Oh
jumped.
my god.
When I jumped, it jumped backwards enough for me
How
to
did
fall
you not
off. just
fall off
barely.
like the side of like a ride at Disney when you were young?
Don't know. Have you found the book?
Yes, take
No,
this old
just coming
tome.
back to talk to you. Okay. Yes, this is the one. I hope it wasn't too difficult to track down. I'm happy to say I've finished all my pressing tasks. If you want to call your friends over, we can begin learning at once.
Let's learn.
Alfino and Alisa.
Voice act it.
Is this voice acted?
Voice act it. It's not. It won't be.
Then hire someone for this guy. Without further ado, then.
You couldn't hire Choose Goose. Cost too much.
No.
Too much of the lower royalties.
Began 100 years ago when the flood of light threatened to swallow Norvrant, sorry. Just as all seemed lost, a savior appeared who halted the all-consuming radiance. A maiden with hair of spun gold and eyes of clearest sapphire.
That's my girl.
A true, never mind, I was going to say an Aryan, but never mind.
Oh my god, no.
Naught was known about her save her name was Menphilia, and for delivering the realm, she came to be revered as the Oracle of Light.
That's my girl.
After stopping the flood, the mysterious maiden vanished without a trace, but 15 years later, her name would unexpectedly reappear in the annals of history.
Look at that picture book. Let me see my girl in ink form. Oh god, what the crap? This is really cool looking, actually. I love this.
Yeah.
This is like Alice's crap, dude.
Yeah, kind of.
This is
When
great.
Senators laid ruin to the kingdom of Vobert, a young girl was discovered who was immune to the creature's blighted touch.
Oh,
One
this is
with
the later
hair-
affiliate.
Yeah. One with hair of spun gold and eyes of clear sapphire, she was hailed as the Oracle Reborn, and came to likewise be called Menphilia. Enlisting in the Eulmorian army, this Menphilia fought and vanquished countless senators.
Can we have the game in... Can we have... You know what? I love when games do this. Could we have a section of the game that's like this art style?
No.
Wouldn't that be cool? Would like change art style like based on...
The shader for this would be so complex. I don't know.
They got
I
money.
don't have a lot of systems to handle this. I don't know if your system would be able to handle it, though. That'd be the hard
My
part.
system could handle it.
I don't know, man.
I played it.
Alas,
It's
like
awesome.
so many other soldiers, I don't have to like explain how textures work, and when you're not using actual textures, but you're using like particle effects and like weird lighting, like optical rays to draw like this. It's
Cool. I
really
want an
expensive.
anime that looks like this.
Computationally expensive. Oh, an anime, that's another story. Like a single drawing, like you could do it. It'd take a long time to render it. That'd be fine. Alas, like so many other soldiers, she eventually met her end in battle.
Joan d'Arc.
Yet with her dying breath, She whispered unto her grieving comrades, Menphilia will return.
What is this? What is this hole with flowers coming out? What is this Aurori hellscape?
I don't know. And true to her words, some years later, another young girl was discovered who possessed the self-same eyes, that self-same hair, and those self-same powers. She too took the name Menphilia. She too fought Senators as a soldier of Eulmore, and she too fell in battle. Many more were to follow in her footsteps, and so the cycle continues to this day.
This picture looks great. No, we're done.
And that concludes the tale. By their valor and sacrifice, these women have saved Norvrent on numerous occasions, and were it not for them, we might never have learned of the Light Wardens and their nature. They sound like formidable warriors. Some, perhaps. The truth is rather less simple. Though the Oracle is reborn with certain common traits, she does not inherit the memories of or the knowledge of her previous incarnations. All of the Menphilias thus far were discovered as ordinary girls, unversed in the ways of war and ignorant of the power they harbored. While some embraced their fate and devoted themselves to training, others did not, but all were made to face the Senators, and all died to keep our hopes alive.
It's like an anime plot, like power person. Can you tell us what is the current Menphilia? How old is she? And is she single?
She was found by the Eulmorian army some 10 years ago and taken into their care, or rather the custody. She was a prisoner in all but name, for by that time, under Lord Valthry's rule, Eulmore had already abandoned resistance in favor of decadence. Menphilia was an uncomfortable reminder of the way they no longer wished to fight, a potential threat to the peace, and so they kept her under lock and key.
Yeah.
Anger. For a long while, we heard nothing more of her. We couldn't even be certain she was alive, save that it was in Eulmorians' best interest for her to remain under their control. But then 3 years ago, a gallant soul stole into the city and rescued her from their clutches, just like a hero from the tales.
Is that gonna be $50? It's Thancred.
Thancred, yep, Thancred.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna bet against
Oh yeah,
her.
because he has like a super connection to Menphilius, like blamed himself and everything for her loss, all that. Remember that? So it's totally Thancred.
Yeah, also, we haven't seen him. They haven't seen him since he got here. They have no idea what he's doing. He's probably protecting her.
Oh, yeah. Like, on the run, living off the wastes, and, like, just keeping her away from everything. Well, you know what I mean. Living off the land. The land's kind of a wasteland.
Are you saying they're eating poo?
First, they lick the poo.
Gross. Don't mention that on here. Oh, no.
Indeed. Well, see, the thing is, Epsilion, I don't know what that reference is. I just know the reference you guys mentioned.
Stop living through other people's
Ignorance, baby!
Ignorance.
Indeed. Well, I believe now we have a good grasp of Menphilia's tale. Thank you for your time, Warren. Go back to your boots, nerd.
Stop calling him a moron. It's so rude.
You believe this guy? This moronic nerd, always with his books? I remember when I was like that, before I knew how to build a campfire. Am I right, guys? Might I trouble you for a word? Insert name here. Outside, away from nerd ears.
Why does he need to borrow outside from us?
Can I borrow outside from you? I need the whole place. Outside. I need it all.
You know what?
I'm gonna stay inside. Did you just drop?
Yeah. I learned I could do it, so now I'm just gonna do it.
You gonna hurt yourself?
A little bit. It's alright.
It's alright.
Look how fast I got here. Got here so much faster than you. Got here so much faster. Really.
How's it feel? How's it feel to load first for once?
I am speed.
As you have already surmised, the gallant soul who rescued Menphilia was known as our dear Thancred. Well, there we go.
Good call.
They have since been wandering the land together, living off the waste of the land, never remaining in one place for long. And they learned from the moles. The way of the poop is the way of the future. Full circle. Full circle, Epsilion. Full circle. Full circle.
You learned from moles? What was that?
Remember they're the people who had us pick up poop.
Oh, those moles. I thought you were like the animals called moles.
Nope. The people on the step who had us do the poop quest.
I forgot about
the poop people. Poop tribe.
The poop people. They're poop people.
Which is why we have not had a chance to meet them.
So gross. We know that Menphilia journeyed here as Hydaelyn's emissary to halt the flood of light. It could only be her that the people of the First witnessed 100 years ago, the original Oracle of Light.
Oh, which means she's dead.
But while there's plainly some connection between the woman we knew and her namesakes, the fact that these girls do not share her memories must surely mean they're not the same person. Thancred has to understand that.
I have no doubt he understands. The question is how he feels. Pesky feelings. Regardless, the Thancred we knew would not forsake his charge. No. If she has been captured, we may be certain he will not stand idly by.
Huh. Well, there you go again, talking in your roundabout way. If you think we should rescue Menphilia, just spit it out. It just so happens I agree with you. It's quite clear that this Menphilia possesses Hydaelyn's blessing. And it wouldn't hurt to have a second such individual on our side. Right, insert name here?
Let me go get my girl!
Quite. One
What's gently been binded up, but fine. Holy crap! That's incredible!
Alright, you feeling how
good
sassy?
enough. I'm gonna say quite because I love Menphilia.
Alright, I'm gonna say the other one because it's funny.
That's amazing. We are definitely more sass. That is incredible. Did yours have anything else besides? I see you made up your minds from an individual.
Nah, it just cut right to the dog.
Boo! Cowards!
It's gotta be Ishtola, right?
Oh, it's just Exar. Exar, what brings you here?
Oh.
Go ahead.
You're the Exar. You're the Exar, aren't you? Or
Nope,
did I take over?
you're the Exar. You're like everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm Alfino, but not Alfino. That's right.
But not
That's
Alfino, remember? Yeah.
yeah. A report and a proposal.
See, if this situation exactly happened, we'd be fine.
First, the report. Our scouts have confirmed that the Eulmore reinforcers are Laxon Loft. Oh my gosh, at Laxon Loft do indeed have Menphilia in their custody. I'm not reading, I'm just making up what I want to be. For the present,
see what we want.
They are holding her there, but we can be certain they will move her to Eulmore ere long. Should that happen, we may be forced to give her up as lost. So if we mean to act, we should do so quickly. Which brings me to my proposal. I ask that you entrust this understanding to us, the people of the Crystarium.
What? What?
What does this trust you to do?
But why?
Menphilia's ours. You can't.
She's ours as a possession.
Yeah. Wait. No, we're not possessing her.
Alright, one more. One more.
I mean, you probably want to make her your puppet or whatever, but that's not what I was talking about.
I am not like that.
You are doubtless eager to attempt Menphilia's rescue. And with your combined strength, you may well succeed. But as I said earlier, I do not wish to show our hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's still it's just panning in real slow. Sorry.
Okay, are you caught up now?
Oh, it's
good.
It's voice acting. Come on, my bad.
Yeah, it's voice acting. That's why I said that.
I saw your screen. I was like, oh, there's dialogue. You were just sitting there too, so I was like, oh, it's not voice acting. He's waiting for me, and it was just a little slow panning on my screen for whatever reason. Still, so okay, my bad.
The militiamen.
We have big
It
hands.
was not merely the night sky that you restored
And
to
little
us, but
ones.
hope.
All sorts of
Hope
hands, really.
For the future of Norvrand. Unlike you, we cannot
My
compare
hand.
with the Light Wardens.
It is of normal
But so long
size.
as hope burns in our hearts, we will fight on.
It's also made of
regardless.
crystal, though, or whatever
This
weirdness
I
that
will
is.
prove to you.
My mother was a dragon.
So that's where earthquakes come
Shut
from.
up! Shut up! Shut up! Hey, the theater's so damn good.
My friends, I
Well,
thank you for gathering.
That
at
was
such
your
short
character's
notice.
line, not mine.
There is something I would ask
You
you.
never say it, but I always quote it.
As many of you are aware, I received an emissary from Eulmore a short while ago in the form of General Ranjit. To my dismay, the General condemned the slaying of the Light Warden, and warned me in no uncertain terms that, should the Crystarium cast its lot with the Warrior of Darkness, there would be war.
This nerd doing here. Oh.
Let none be mistaken. We would be hard-pressed indeed to resist the might of Eulmore. Some would even call it suicide.
Look, Don! Don, look! Hello, Don.
And yet my heart cries out to fight. Better that than relinquish the hope that swelled in my breast when I beheld the night sky for the first time in 100 years.
When my heart grew 3 sizes that day. In my breast.
Or so says
What have you said? Not a crunch?
My mind, meanwhile, reminds me that to follow my heart would be to risk everything we have accomplished thus far. Clearly, this is not a decision to be made lightly, nor less alone. And so I put the question to you all. What should we do?
They can take our land! They cannot take our freedom! This is
My lord, you already know our minds. It brought tears to our eyes to witness the knight's return. The whole of Norvrant deserves the same, and not just because some children's story tells us so.
Nod.
Eulmore's influence is far-reaching.
Reaching.
Should war break out, trade would be subject to restrictions. The flow of goods will dry up, and we will struggle to make do with what little trickles through. But make do we will.
Aye, we can weather such hardships. Is that not the very thing the Crystarium was built for?
On steampunk and dreams.
We have always taken pride in our ability to sustain ourselves. Not just to endure, but to thrive.
When all falls down around you, rise up. Those were your words.
Just like my favorite Japanese anime. Whenever the main character falls in battle. And then the light...
There may come a day when all hope seems lost. But even should the rest of the world give in to despair, we shall not.
It's my favorite Marvel movie Endgame, whenever the warriors are all beaten, and then, well, I won't spoil it for you.
We shall fight on, that our children and our children's children might know a better tomorrow.
Rousing words apart, I never much cared for those Eulmoran bastards anyway.
This guy!
No better than common swindlers, most of them. Wouldn't know a fair deal if it came up and kissed them on the arse.
I like Cassard.
It's like, and we'll rise up, which I love. Look, I call him nerd, but I'm a nerd too. I love like inspiration, everything. But this is funny. It's like, and also they can suck a D, right?
Yeah, they suck.
They suck though, right?
Trust you to spoil the moment.
It's great they call it out. This is why this game's good, by the way.
It appears we have a consensus. Let it be known.
My girl didn't speak. No, let her.
Has
Let her
taken
give
the
a
Oracle
speech.
of Light captive.
I don't know, guys. I'm not inspired yet. I need the general of the armies of the local militia to speak out. Laren, I think that's her name. Can you say a few words, please?
Lena?
Yeah. Can you start
Lena?
recording?
Lena?
Start recording. Can you say a few words?
They fear the power she holds over the Sin Eaters, and doubtless intend to imprison her once more.
Well, she can give a speech.
So, I move that we rescue the Oracle, grant her a place among us, and let that be our answer to Eulmore's ultimatum.
Let's go!
Here!
Here!
Here, there, and here. They're here everywhere. Oh, here she goes. Yes.
In planning a strategy for the rescue, I open the floor to you all.
Put me with her. Let's go. Me and you. Take him out.
There you have it. If Eulmore wishes to denounce us as villains, then we shall embrace our villainy. Will you do so as
We
well?
get to be villains. 5-star evil squad for life, baby. Villain time, baby. Villain time.
We will not be outdone. Consider us your partners in crime.
Crime makes them pay.
My lord, our proposal is as follows. We begin by deploying Amaro to occupy the skies over Lakeland. They should serve to delay the airship's departure.
What's Amaro? Is that like an arm ship?
That's the like flying mount things they have.
Oh, right. What's on your camera?
It did that intentional that time.
Okay.
At the same time, we scatter dream powder from the air.
You're gonna use the Butterfree method!
Huh?
Gonna use the Mothra Butterfree method.
Mothra Butterfree method?
Look at what Lena says next.
Oh, what I missed. Oh, dream powder, yeah.
Sleep powder, let's go.
Not all will succumb to its effects, but it should thin the enemy's numbers, affording us an opening to swoop in and liberate the Oracle.
Her voice is incredible. I just want to throw that out there.
Very good. See to your preparations.
Oh.
Yeah! My girl coming up with a non-lethal waves of solving the problem.
Come back? No?
No. It's still your hand.
And what exciting crimes would you have us commit? Speaking for my fellow villains, I'd say we're...
Oh, no. Don't lie indolence. I'm trying to click on Epsilion. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is the last cutscene.
If excitement is your desire, then I bid you join the guard. Captain Lena will give you your orders.
No, wait, no, I want that position. I want that position. I volunteer. I volunteer for tribute. Captain Lena will give you orders. Yes, please. Yes, I volunteer. You're the Word of Light. Your character's Word of Light. She's too important. No, just me. Send me in. Look at that hair. It's so luscious.
The camera's working for me now, but I don't know what's happening.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, we can talk to Lena next time. Heck yeah. Okay. That'll have to be where we stop. Epsilion, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna stop there anyway.
If you drop from Discord and come back, it'll probably bring it back up. I don't know what's going on. It's showing you that I'm broadcasting now for mine.
Okay, hold on. Let me drop and I'll come right back. Hold on. Let me give it a shot.
Sorry.
You're okay. Hold on. Where is it? How do I do that? Here it is. Okay. Yeah, I did.
Actually, I think I came back right before you dropped too.
That's okay.
On the
It's
stream,
there.
I can see it.
It's there anyway. We have it. All right, good. All right, we have to stop there. I've got to go because I got dinner and stuff and all that. So.
Do you want to talk to Lena right quick, or are you just?
No, I want the anticipation to build.
Okay.
Look at her. God, I want to take orders, please. Put me in the army. I sign up. I sign up for tribute.
Time for tribute. I don't think that's how it goes, but I guess that works.
All right, did you get the name of the quest?
Right now.
Oh, Allison, you're the best. You are the amazing.
No problem. No problem. That's the Crystarium.
This is from me, not my character. For everyone. I want everyone to understand that.
Creep.
Where is it? Where's my special?
Creeping hard.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Heck yeah. All right, that'll be it for today, everyone. At least for Final Fantasy 14. We're going to do Devotional after this. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Epsilion, thank you so much.
Yes.
We
me.
got sidetracked from the side quest, but that's okay because I think we're supposed to do it like this because it's not open.
So I'm trying. I know it warned us that you have to do this to advance the main story. I have a small feeling we probably could have done this part at least, or maybe like just done the first part of that, like getting through the first and then learning about Ronda Rousey and then coming back to this, because I remember that one point he was like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see you." It was almost like, "Oh, we should have done something else."
Yeah.
I made a comment like we never left, but I think that maybe it was a spot where we were supposed to like come back to the main quest, and then we can come back from the main quest and pick up with him once we
oh my
finish
gosh,
whatever's here.
Epsilion, she's a dancer.
Lina is?
Be so
oh yeah, I see the ring. I saw the ring on our side. Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
dancers were introduced in this expansion, so yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they probably wanted it. Dancers and her race were.
I really want them to stop. I hope when they do the wrap update, they fix this so that my character actually turns and walks.
What do you mean?
This looks so. Watching it like on my screen, I don't care, but on your screen, it looks so stupid.
This is the instant back camera, like in God of War. You press 2 buttons, you flip around instantly. So 360 camera to make sure that you can take care of any situation around you.
I'm watching myself spin on your screen.
Do you like to spin?
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Okay, I gotta stop. This is gonna make some throw.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh,
Thank you.
There's vocals for this. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even know there were vocals. They're vocals for the song in the background.
Which song?
The one that they were playing for the area. For where we were.
I'm trying to listen for. I don't hear anything.
Oh, it was for me. Do you have it turned down too much?
No, I can hear the background music.
Beautiful music. I had vocals. Whatever. Anyway, all right.
Maybe there's a setting for that. I have it off. I don't know.
And thank you so much for joining me today, my dear cousin, my sweet family.
Do you have the city state background music for residential areas on?
I can't remember.
I just hear. I hear vocals now. I guess I have.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. Okay.
We must have been on different instances because I must have like gone out of the cutscene before you or after or something like that. So it starts
pretty likely.
All right, so thank you so much. We will continue next time, and I'll talk to you about scheduling and stuff. But I got to go right now, so I got to do the Devotional.
Yeah. Say hey to Dawn in the chat, by the way.
Well, hi, Dawn. I saw you lurking earlier. I called out, but I want to call out. Bye, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Okay. Thank you so much for the amazing commission. You're amazing. All right, bye, Epsilion. Love you. Love you, guys. Bye. Okay, he's gone. He's gone, everyone. We're free. All right. That will do it for our Final Family Fantasy Funtime 14, or as we call it. Hold on. Let me change it to just chatting because that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. So, free. I'm the hostage. You join. You volunteer to do this. I've never said you had to. You fool. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Once again, I'm Icarus. These are streams. As mentioned before with the whole schedule talk, I don't do schedule yet. I do have plans, but it's going to be a while. I know I've been talking about it, but it's going to be a little bit because I got to get some stuff together. I've got to go back to the drawing board for some stuff. Not bad, just I got to do some stuff. So we will be doing all that, and we will be doing like schedules and stuff again. But for now, we're going to stick to like whenever I can, which will be like once or twice a week or something like that. You know, I do on Thursdays sometimes with my dadless. We do BioShock. We're trying to get through the whole game. We're near the end. Like we're getting there. So we got that, and also with Epsilion Final Fantasy 14. So we do that too. And we'll finish Mario and Rabbids. I know it's been a while. We had the Kingdom Hearts Chronicle in between there. But we'll finish Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and we'll finish Sonic Frontiers because we're at the end of that one. Mario Rabbids were like 3/4 the way done or something like that. So we're making our way. But yeah, if you're going to leave now, may God bless you. I thank you so much. Feel free to follow or comment anytime you like. Come to the streams anytime you like. So I don't say a word. But if you're going to stick around, I'm a believer in God's word. I do like to share a little bit of that word after every stream. I kind of do, usually I do it at the beginnings, but especially with Final Fantasy 14 streams, we always do it at the end. And we're trying to do a chronicle, I guess like the Kingdom Hearts Chronicle, but this one with the Bible, where I'm trying to go through the Bible in chronological order. We did all of Genesis, and we finished it before we took this break from Final Fantasy 14. I actually slammed through all the end of Genesis, which was Joseph passing away, as well as the Israelites settling. Well, the family of Israel. So we went through all of Genesis, which was the creation of man, Adam and Eve, the fall, Noah. We went through the patriarchs, which God promised to Abraham, the first of, that in you I will make a great nation unlike any other that will be like as populated as the stars in the sky. And through you will come your lineage through each and every child. So it was Abraham first, and Isaac, and then Jacob, which was renamed to Israel, which would become the nation's name. Well, Israel, Jacob, and his sons of 11 got moved to Egypt, where Joseph, one of his sons, had been sold into slavery by the other brothers because of envy and all those wonderful bitterness things. And by the Lord's providence and his love towards his people, Joseph was preserved, and the whole family was. And they were able to settle in Egypt by the Pharaoh with no charge because Joseph was like second in command, and were able to settle there. And there they settled, and Jacob, the patriarch, passed away, the final patriarch. And the 12 sons lived with their families in Egypt in the land of Goshen. Now that was in olden times a long time ago. We took a big break from Final Fantasy XIV. One of the reasons I wanted to make sure to finish Genesis is there is a big break between Genesis and the next book, Exodus, which is where we will be today. Something like 200 years or something. It's a while. It's a while. Multiple generations. Which means multiple changes and growth of the people and multiple changes of the government as well. And we're going to see that. Because if anyone knows the context, if anyone thinks the context of Egypt and the Jews and Israel, usually it's not taken in a good way. And yet Genesis ended with good terms, where Joseph's like the number one man for the Pharaoh. You know what I mean? How did we get to the story everyone knows about? Well, we're about to cover that today. So, without further ado, times change. Exodus 1 through 14. These are the names of the son of Israel. Remember, Israel was a final patriarch. He was Jacob, born after Isaac, born after Abraham. Abraham was the first person that God led out of the land of Canaan, and led out of his own land of Ur to the land of Canaan, which would be the promised land to the Jews, to the nation of Israel. And through that lineage came the 12 sons. They came to the land of Egypt with Jacob, each with his household. Reuben, the oldest, who made some pretty bad choices. Simon, Levi, Judah, Ishkar, Zebulun, Benjamin, the youngest, the little young one, Dan and Naphtali, Gad and Asher, and of course, Joseph himself. All the descendants of Jacob were 70 persons. This was whenever they came to live in Egypt, way back when, at the end of Genesis. Joseph was already in Egypt, so his family was already counted there. Then Joseph died, he passed away. And all his brothers and all that generation, their generation passed. And then the next generation, so on and so forth. But the people of Israel were, as God promised, fruitful and increased greatly. They multiplied and grew exceedingly strong, so the land was filled with them. So God took his people who were in the promised land, but because of the famine that God caused for a reason, moved his people to the land of Egypt to live. And that little family, not even people, just a little family. And like God promised, as the generations went, that family grew into a nation. So much so that the land of Egypt was filled with them. Like, if you were walking down the street, 50-50 shot basically of, is that Egyptian or is that an Israelite? Because it would grow that much. And they were blessed. They were strong. The Lord blessed, as he promised, his chosen people. Now, this is a wonderful thing, right? Like, you got this wonderful nation being born, this beautiful promise being fulfilled. Surely this will be nothing but good things, correct? Unfortunately, as the bitterness with the brothers were for Joseph, bitterness reigns in every man's heart to one way or another, especially those who don't know the Lord. And just because one's great-great-great-great-grandfather knew the Lord and actually came to him and accepted the Lord as Savior of a nation, as America will show as a good example, doesn't mean that down the line we still do that. Weird how we can get away from the Lord whenever we start to compromise on policies. America, modern day. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I coughed like that. It's weird. It's weird that I put forth what was happening right now from the nation. Yeah, we're totally not following based on that. Anyway, moving on. This is what happened with Egypt. Now there arose a new king over Egypt, one who did not know Joseph. Remember, Joseph was with the Pharaoh way back when, like once again, 200 years or something. It's been a while. I don't know the exacts. I should have looked it up. I'm sorry. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And Joseph and those stories, they're in the annals of like their writings, probably in the records, but who looks at that crap? And, you know, the new Pharaoh is all about himself because he's a Pharaoh. So he's like, I'm the god basically of this world because that's how they view it back then. And it's like, hey, I didn't know this, Joseph. I don't care. And he said, behold, the people of Israel are too many and too mighty. He's like, who are these people? Like, this other nation is inside our nation, and they're strong, and they're living here. Not causing any problems, mind you, but they're strong, and they're living here, and they're, like, bigger than us. So insecurities grow. Oh, they're like probably a danger to us because we don't like them being strong. Come, let us deal shrewdly with them, lest they multiply, and if war breaks out, they join our enemies and fight against us and escape from the land. Keep in mind that they were treated very wonderfully in the land of Egypt. God placed a thing there and blessed Egypt because he was blessing his people. Remember, those who take in the people of God and treat them right are blessed through that residual blessing that God gives to his people. So they're probably dealing with like great kinds of blessings and fortunes, like a great nation, because God was blessing his people through them. But of course, fear always begets bad decisions. So, afraid that they might, what if they don't work with us anymore? So, therefore, they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with heavy burdens. For they built Pharaoh's store cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied, the more they spread abroad. So they were trying to be like, all right, keep them down, thumbs going, big iron thumb of oppression, keep them down. But God's promises don't work by man's schemes. Neither principalities nor powers nor schemes of man can separate us from the love of Christ. And that goes for the Old Testament with God loving his people too. I don't care what he was doing. It was not going to stop the promise God made. They continued to grow, be stronger, multiply, continued to prosper. And all the Egyptians were in dread of the people of Israel. They were scared. And that's usually how it is with oppression, because babies. So they ruthlessly made the people of Israel work as slaves and made their lives bitter and hard service, in mortar and brick, in all kinds of work in the field. In all their work, they ruthlessly made them work as slaves. Here we are, here we go. This is the setting most people know about the Israelites and Egypt. This is how it came to be. Many generations later, some selfish, mean person that I'm not going to use other words for, thought himself the big bad and didn't like and envious about a nation under his that wasn't causing problems, and decided, I'm fearful of that. No, I'm going to keep that pressed down and we're going to eradicate it and we're going to make their lives hell. And so, after years and years and years of being allowed to live there and God's blessings still stayed, but the encroaching dread of oppression started to come down on the Israelites. And that is where we are now. So we've transitioned from welcomed and celebrated and had a giant rituals, a giant mourning service of the whole land for Jacob, the patriarch of that other nation, Israel, by Pharaoh, to, I hate these people, there are slaves, all of them are nothing but below dirt to us. They will build everything for us. We're going to keep them down. Human fear, everyone. But as a lot of people know, God does not leave his people in oppression forever. He loves, and he said, I will bring you back to your land. Remember, Jacob, when he died, though he got buried, Joseph, when he died, made his family promise you, look, when I die, you're going to keep my bones here for now. I get that. We can't make that whole trip. I want my bones buried where my father is, back in the promised land where God promised us. And they said, yes, we will, by the Lord. God will make sure that promise is answered. But for now, we've got oppression and sad times. So, yippee! Anyway, we are going to stop there. We will see what comes from this of a very well-known story and piece of history of God's intervention, some of the biggest interventions he's ever done, very directly interventions that we will see going forward. But for now, we're going to go on ahead and say goodbye. Thank you so much for coming by, everyone. God bless every single one of you. I hope you have a fantastic night, day, or whatever you're experiencing, and I will see you next time. God bless.